Go.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Age of Antiquity campaign session. I will be your dungeon master, TK Baja, or just TK for short. In our game today, we are going to have several players. We're going to have Morphax. He is and you can talk about your character Morphax.
I'm a rogue.
You're a spell thief rogue, so you're
I
able
like to
to
steal things.
Yeah. Next up, we have our resident Alfreda. Feel free to let us know about your character.
Hi guys, I am Alfreda. I am a wizard, but on top of that, I have some pretty cool archery skills. And I'm following Artemis because she's badass.
Up next, we have Lara.
Hey, I'm the warlock. I try to figure out what's probably going to be the least confrontational way, but my patron doesn't let that happen sometimes, so just go with what she says. My patron is Discordia, and she's like in charge of chaos. That's her thing.
Yeah, just to
Power
let
from that.
everybody at home know, each one of the players to add a little bit of spice to their character. Um, each one of them is a demigod, so that's what makes them extraordinary in this world. And each one of them follows a particular god or goddess, depending on whatever they feel like. And it just adds that little bit of spice of life. So far, Lara, I know dealing with Discordia has been quite the treat. And then finally, we have our newest member, Yamigachi. She has joined us today. And feel free to let us know about your character.
I'm an Owlin life cleric. That's about it.
Yeah, she's still new to all of this, or newer compared to the rest of the group because they've had a couple game sessions under the belt, and so they're already ahead of the game. But we're getting her caught up, and it should be completely fine. Just one more second, and boom. Sorry, we're updating characters right now to get her up and about. Let me delete this old model. Let me put in the new one. Boom, there you
Ooh,
go.
how nice!
Yeah, you should see your new updated avatar. Just
That's
for you
adorable.
people at home that are watching, we are using Foundry, BTT, or Virtual Tabletop. That's going to be our main platform for how we play today. Currently, all of our players find themselves in the city of Alexandria or the capital of Egypt during this particular time period. Currently, Yami, we'll just have you set away from the rest of the group. You'll join them in a second or two. Just so we can have introductions and everything else that's happened up to this point. So currently, all the players, they have been told by their pretty much general to go and save the demigods of this world because demigods are being hunted down and being slaughtered. And their main enemy as of yet has been a gentleman named Skorzak, who appears to be betraying the Roman pantheon to try to find a way to free himself of his curse of having to serve underneath the Roman and Greek gods. And the group have made their way to Egypt because they've learned some facts that have brought them to Egypt based upon what they've learned, such as Apotheos, which apparently is an ancient evil chaos creature, the one that fights Ra in ancient lore. And currently, we find our group in the guild house of the city. In the guild house, just to get you guys caught back up with the characters. The guild master, his name is Anibos. He has a giant Saluki dog named Idogby, or Idogby. We have, sorry, I'm just pulling up the list of the characters so we can have them up and about. We have Marcus, who's the in charge of the current group of the Legion here in Egypt. He's the 24th Legion commander. We also have Kepri. She's the head priest of Bazaar. and she has a pet cat named Bast, who is a Nile cat, if you wanted to know the breed specifically. And then finally, we have Newman, who is the guardian of Osiris. So he's pretty much the big old bodyguard type for the group. And with that, with all of you being introduced to the new guild members, and Nebos looks towards the new group of you and says, "Oh, I think I hear the fluttering of wings. That must mean our new friend is here today. And I needed to write down your name instead of what your thing is. Give me 1 second. There we go. Got that updated." So, from the skies, you hear a fluttering noise, and if you can take control of your character, Yami, you can bring your character straight to the guild house and introduce yourself.
Oh my goodness. Hello, I am Geshwin Marathosa. I am very short but very spunky.
You're a bird.
So just from the skylight, just this random bird appears out of nowhere. I'm assuming spazzing out slightly, just a, ooh, new guest.
The window.
I'm slightly afraid of birds, so I'm just going to back away just a little bit.
Slightly afraid of birds, but isn't afraid to carry a cursed mimic.
I hear he's been trying to get rid of that mimic. I don't know why, but I personally think his mimic is cool shit.
Oh, just to let everybody else know, including you, Yami, more fast, he found a cursed chest that sprung to life. It is a living mimic in the shape of a chest. His name is Chester. And periodically, he seems to produce items of unknown origin that tend to be on the cursed side of things. He's produced a couple items so far. He's produced a donkey's jawbone, which I will remember more fast. It has 20 teeth, and so far it's only been used once, giving Morphast a critical 20 on one of its rolls. And upon that use, the jawbone has lost one of its teeth, so there are 19 left. I think the second item that Chester offered up, it was a stick that upon viewing it or holding it, it would cause your character extreme agitation if anybody was to ask or try to grab that stick from you, which would lead to infighting and a bunch of other shenanigans. But with Morphast on his feet, he just let the merchant that he was trying to buy something from, I think Thunderstones to be specific, the merchant took the stick and pretty much kept that in return for the Thunderstones. And I think Rose has that lamp of hers that Morphast gave her. So,
I do have the lamp. I've yet to make a wish on my lamp because I'm still trying to expertly word my wish so the genie doesn't screw me over.
We'll do our best in the legal department to figure out how that's going to work. Okay, so currently all of you, after making your introductions, we had Geshwin introduce themselves to the group. And Nebos looks at all of you and says, "Look, Gwynjin with the, I'll probably mess up your name quite often, but Geshwin,
You can call me Gashi for short.
yeah, Geshi?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Geshi, starting today, you'll be joining this particular group. As much as you love the Egyptian Legion, you'll be better suited with them because apparently one of their old mentors, which was Luna, she fell sick with an illness after being struck by the blade of Skorzak. So she's recovering back in Telesnia, the original home base of the 25th Legion. And so all four of you, until one of you, all right, so currently there's 5 of you, but, Cleo is going to take a break she's pretty much recovering from a hangover. So she'll join us whenever she sees fit. But the four of you standing in front of Anibos, he looks at you all and says, I assume you're here for information. I got your message from the legate about your current situation. You, you said there's something about a evil creature that was brought up that might be related to Egypt. Can you give me any more details about what was said that night? And so he looks at, the three of you, excluding Geshwin, because they just, they have no idea. If you guys need a reminder when Skorzak was saying his final words before he blew all away with a sandstorm, he had talked about Apotheos, who was a ancient snake deity that would fight Ra every night, who was effectively the equivalent of evil or that likes in Egyptian lore. And so that gave you guys the idea to come to Egypt to find answers and solutions to your current predicament. And I assume you'll just tell him this information.
Yeah.
Okay. After hearing your words about the potential of Apotheos, you see Anibos, he tilts his head down, he has his hand in his chin, or he has his chin in his hand, stroking his beard, and he's sitting there going, we've had more reports of attacks lately, specifically from the other rival kingdom of Erythres, which, just to get you guys caught up with that as well, because I know last session, it's very last minute with all this info dumped at you. The current Pharaoh of Egypt is Lysander. She leads it as best as she can, but currently she is in a civil war with a rival queen that opposes her, Queen Erythres. And, maybe with you guys being here, you might be able to help out with that solution, but it seems like a lot of issues are coming from that kingdom, and they seem to worship more of the darker deities of old. And there have been attacks from that area that have claimed to be under that particular deity. And he looks at you and says, the person that would have better information about this than the guild house currently would be Lysander herself. But the only way you can talk to Lysander is if you have the 5 seals of Ra. Each of these seals are ancient relics or tokens that are handed in to be, given a slip of acknowledgement by the Pharaoh itself. So once you have 5 of them in total, which includes your entire party, so you don't have to get 5 each. Once you obtain 5 of these relics, you can proceed to Lysander herself and get more information about these attacks. And he looks at you and more fast. You specifically have the Eye of Horus. Would you like to turn that in for a single slip, or for a seal?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so you hand in the red jeweled Eye of Horus, and he pulls out his satchel and he hands you one of the seals. After you guys grab onto it, he utters some ancient words, and the talisman that he handed you lights up. He's like, this is only for you, so even if it gets stolen, regardless, it would be useless in anybody else's hands. So for you 5, including Cleo, who's asleep, this only belongs to you, so fret not if it gets stolen. Currently, you need 4 more. There are ways you can get more of these. You can either find ancient relics, you can do missions for the guild house, which are typically the easiest way to do this because these guild missions will lead you to ancient artifacts, or the missions themselves will grant seals of Ra for what you need. And he looks at you and says, currently, I have one mission that's available if you guys would like to take this off my hands.
I'll hear about the mission.
Okay.
I second that.
What's that?
I second that.
Yay!
Yeah. So currently, he's like, we are having an issue down in the harbor. Apparently, there's been a lot of dumping in the night into the river itself, where goods are being destroyed, stolen, or the people delivering them are being attacked. And so I need you guys to investigate the Nile River, checking out the different villages that have been attacked by possibly bandits or monsters themselves. As you leave the city, of course, as you all know, the further you get away from heavily populated cities, the areas get more and more dangerous. So keep that in mind. And so, he offers you a parchment paper made of papyrus, or papyrus, well, whatever. He hands you the papyrus scroll that gives you your mission details, which is find the root cause of the attacks, eliminate or solve the issue, up to your discretion. It will pay out 200 gold for each member, and upon completion, you also receive a seal of Ra. He looks at you and says, are there any questions up to this point?
No.
And he's just looking around at all the rest of you. He looks over there towards Getchy and is like, you sure you can handle this? Like, given that, stern father concerned about their child.
Pull my feathers and try to pick up my unusually large axe and go, yeah, I got this. It's fine.
Now, you hear Idogabee get up off the ground, come over and give a sympathetic lick towards Gessie and goes back and sits down. This gigantic dog, which probably is taller than Andy when it stands up. So the four of you, if you look towards the bottom left of the map, that is the harbor for which you can start your journey. You will report to the harbor master, and he will continue on from there. So if each one of you can drag your character to the harbor, you can go and find the harbor master.
Can we make a stop at the bazaar first?
Shopping! If you guys want to go to the bazaar first, feel free to do that. The rest of you who do not wish to go to the bazaar, you can make your way to the harbor and we'll take turns going over who does what.
Do I even have any gold?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, since you're here, I want you to roll me a D100. Do you see the dice rolling option?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I need you to roll me one D100, please. See what you get. Because you will get that roll plus 50. you only have a certain amount of shinies. You have 55 starting gold.
Oh my goodness, I'm so rich.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, having a single gold could feed you for at least a month. So having this amount, you probably don't want to know what the rest of them have. God, I think Cleo has 1,000 just sitting there. If I'm not mistaken, it might be Lara. One of you two have the money.
Yeah, no, I don't have much money. But I do have a cool coin.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because you have, I forget the name of the coin, but you have the false coin. That's it. Which you can, if you crush it in one hand, in your other hand, it will create up to 10 false coins of the current currency of the area. And at dawn, it'll recharge, and at dawn, the old coins will disappear. So all of you are just making your way to the bazaar. Okay. Give me 1 second. I want to grab myself something to drink.
Oh, I'm just following the group.
Yeah, feel free to talk about what you guys are going to be wanting to spend your money on. This way, when I get back, you'll know what you want to do.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna buy?
I want armor.
Oh,
Is there a list of things?
oh, this is all imagination.
Oh yeah,
okay.
there's. I just realized that my armor class is really low, so I'm hoping that like buying armor would raise that.
Yeah, we can't hear you very well.
Oh no, can you hear me better now?
Now we can.
Sorry about that. I was too far from the mic. I was saying that my armor class I feel is too low, so I was hoping armor would actually raise that.
Okay. I'm back now. So all four of you make your way to the Grand Bazaar of Alexandria. As you enter the bazaar, once again you are hit with the different smells, lights, and different aspects of the city where people are vending off random things of unknown origin, or sometimes just simple things like apples, or sometimes they're selling sapphires. A lot of things, if not almost anything you wish for, could be found here in the bazaar for a price. So, with that, we're going to start off with Morfast because he's been itching to burn a hole in his pocket.
Oh no. It will take me a long time to find what I'm looking for. So I will continue looking and let someone else buy their items.
Okay. So
I'm
then we'll
immediately distracted by the smells, and I go to a vendor.
as you walk up to the vendors, the one specifically selling food, you see different things. You see lamb chops, you see mutton, you see sausage links, you see a bunch of different foods that are sold about. And you see a gentleman who's like, please, come to me. I sell to you. I sell it to you. What you want?
Do I see any sweets?
Hey, looks like it's a sweets for a bird like yourself. He's like, he thinks about it for a bit. He's like, we have these new bread that has like a white icing on top of it. We call them honey sweet buns. We'll figure out the names at some point. And he is selling these glazed bread items, which are effectively just honey buns. And he looks at you and says, it's 5 for 20, or for 20 gold. So for 5 of them, you get, for 20 gold, you get 5 of them. And they will also heal you upon eating them.
That's funny because as a person, it's like, ooh, 20 is very expensive. But as Gashi, I'm already like giving him the money and asking for the buttons.
Okay, so you'll hand him 20 gold, and he hands you 5 of these honey buns. There we go. He looks at you and says, my friend, you've done it. You've given me. He like puts the gold to his ears and starts scraping them around to hear them rattling. He's like, music to my ears. And he hands you the 5 buns. They will heal for 1d4 plus 2.
May I ask a lore question?
Go for it.
If
So
one
that's effectively what they'll heal for. And you can write that down on a piece of paper or just somewhere else. And we can add it to your character sheet later. Actually, I can probably add
Honey
it right now.
buns, 1d4 plus 2 healing. Got it.
Actually, I can just add that right now. My bad. If you ever left click your character, Yami, it'll pull up your character sheet. And in your inventory, you can add an item. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you can quickly add your own honey buns. Okay. While you're figuring that out, Warbash, you had a question for me?
a few minutes ago you mentioned that 1 gold could feed you for over a month.
Correct.
I just got swindled.
Very good. Remember,
Okay.
that's for bread. This is sweet bread with
Ah,
icing on top.
yeah. Okay.
And she didn't haggle for it, so she bought what she bought.
I'm pretty naive.
Yeah. With that, who would like to go next? I assume it's either Rose or Ilera. Oh, sorry, Alfreda or Ilera.
Do you want to go for it, Alara? Alara, is your mic on?
Yeah, sorry, I'm like muted and I just can't tell sometimes.
Oh,
Uh,
good.
but yeah, I'll go first, or I'll go next, and I'm just gonna get crossbow bolts.
Okay, crossbow bolts.
Yeah, I want to get about 13 more.
You want to get 13 more. I forget. Weren't they like just 1 gold each, if I'm not mistaken?
On D&D Beyond, it says 0.85.
I'm gonna come up and interrupt her buying these
That's
crossbow
fine.
bolts and just be like, hey, wait. And show her this really cool thunderclap bolt that I found.
Like, oh, that's really sick. You want to test it out right now?
We should buy these.
All right. Who's a better haggler between you and I?
I don't know. Probably. I have +9 to persuasion, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, sure. Let's do it. Because I
persuasion
have.
or yeah, persuasion or deception. But you probably
Okay.
want to use persuasion.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to buy these, Mr. DM?
Are you talking about the Thunderstone?
No, thunderclap arrows. These
You know
arrows
what?
release a
I actually
thunderous.
looked at the vendor. He does have a wider range of selection. And the Thunderclap arrows, I'm just reading them right now.
Well, there's actually even more, if you will humor me. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, so, in this particular campaign, I'm pretty, what was it? The rule of cool works for me. So, we're just looking at different things. If you want to see exactly what he's pulling up, Rebecca, on
Yeah.
the TK campaign, you can see the arrows he's pulling up.
Yeah, I have that here. And
Here's
then
some more.
oh, okay, dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm the one that has about 1,200 gold right now. So.
Okay, there we go. I think they're 50 gold each, but you get like a certain amount per buy. And he looks at you and says, just let me know what you want to buy.
While she's looking, I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy some thunderclap arrows so I can blow people up. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll take some of those, and I'm not
How
paying
many
50
do how
gold.
many do you want? They come in increments of 5.
10, please.
You want 10? That'll be 100 gold, please. And he extends his hand out.
And I extend my hand out and shake it and say 75, thanks.
He looks at you and says 80.
No, you shook on 75.
He looks at you and he keeps shaking your hand and he's like eyeballing you. But you can see just you can hear a whisper in your ear. It's okay. All things have a price. And you see the guy, he starts to sweat a little bit, like he's like hearing something. And he's like, you know what? You're a weird one. Something's off. Fine, 75.
Knew we could come to an agreement.
Yeah, so he hands you the 5 thunderclap arrows.
10.
Oh, 10, my bad, I'm sorry. That's why they keep your DM in check sometimes.
Right.
So with that, he hands you the 10. I assume you just put them up. I assume you put them in Chester.
Yeah, I'm just gonna toss them in Chester and hope they don't explode.
You see him just hold all 10 of them like a giant burrito and just swallow them whole.
And I just give him a nice little pat on the top of the chest.
Yeah, you have noticed that Chester has gotten slightly bigger than last time. He still fits in your backpack, no problem. But you can tell he's starting to. You can see one of his little latches. It's gotten a little bit bigger, so you can tell he's a growing boy. Same thing with Hugs, as I told Rose. Hugs is her turtle, and she can use it as a weapon or like a discus almost, and she can throw it at people as a bonus action. He's getting a little bigger himself. He can still fit in your little makeshift backpack you have for him, but you can also tell that time is moving forward for the baby boy. Lara, have you made any decisions on what you wish to buy?
Yeah, I'm gonna get explosive arrows. Well, would I be able to use them with my crossbow, or would I have to like hand that to Alfreda?
The bolts are always all going to be the same. So bow
Okay.
and bolts. So I'm not going to
Okay.
worry about the nitty gritty. As long as you're buying it, you're fine.
Okay, then I'll do 10 explosive arrows and then 13 crossbow bolts.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's going to cost you 63 gold altogether.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh wait, so no, you said 10 explosive arrows, right?
Yeah, that's why I was like, all right.
13. Can't scam the scammer. I'm over here doing.
I'll just work it over, no problem.
Damn, you really do have a lot of gold.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna scoff and start making my way down to the harbor. Because you
Okay.
didn't.
With that, all we have left is Alfreda. What do you wish to obtain?
I want armor.
Okay, so armor. I believe you use light armor, if I'm not mistaken.
That I use light armor?
I know since you're an elf, also with a wizard, you'll be more likely using like a robe type deal. So, it's just one of those. I just want to know specifically, or I want to remind myself which you're trying to get.
Oh, something. I mean, something that makes sense to carry. I'm actually exploring this avenue. I'm not sure yet because I still don't know how to shop for things really.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just a hassle. They have a website where like you can look around for like different items. Let me just see.
So I have up. I don't know, like a chain shirt. There's studded leather. Like I'm not really sure how to shop for this stuff yet.
Just know that chainmail would have disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, I see that. Okay.
So you make your way over to like the clothing district of the bazaar. You're trying to find different shopkeepers that are trying to sell particular armor or different robes or attire that would fit for you. You stumble upon this female. She's completely covered from head to toe in different garments that would suit a female of this area. But her eyes stand out to you. Her eyes have an auburn, almost autumn-like fire to them, similar to a couple other vendors you've seen or different people you've interacted with. She looks at you and says, "How can I help you?"
I'm immediately drawn to her, so I will absolutely go and talk to her. Yes, I am actually looking for some armor, something to give me a little extra edge out there on the battlefield.
Yeah. So she starts to take some measurements of you, and she's trying to figure out, the things that would suit you to different things. She's like, "Are you looking for more of a robe type, since you are a sorcerer, or are you trying to find something a little bit stronger for the ranger portion that you exhibit?"
I'm looking for a little bit something a little stronger.
Okay, so she looks at you. She's planning up some. She goes over to her little sketch board and she starts to like design your outfit for her. She's like, "I'm thinking maybe a light armor for you, maybe some padded armor." She's like, "It can increase your AC by 2. For padded armor, that would cost you 200 gold."
So the padded armor has disadvantage, right?
For stealth.
For stealth.
That I'm seeing currently. Let me see what leather is. Okay, that one doesn't have anything particular. Oh, wait, it's AC of 11, my bad, for padded. Leather has 11 as well. So she's looking at you. So you have padded, you have leather. She looks at you and says, "Unfortunately, I don't have studded leather." Your options are padded leather or padded or leather. Padded would be 200 gold. For leather, it would be 300.
Both of those
So
are a bit steep.
she looks at you and says, "Well, you know how this works." She looks at you, her eyes emblazoned, almost like the sands themselves have light up in her eyes. And she says, "I want you, if you want to make a deal," she said, I'll take off half. If you can kill 3 enemies by your own hand before a particular date and time. So she like tells you like, oh, within like 2 weeks.
Okay. I could make that deal. But I want to do it all for 100.
I said 200, 300, correct?
Yes. For the leather. I want to do for 100.
100. She looks at you and says, then I would increase your bounty to 4 for 100.
Okay.
And if you don't, and she tells you, by making this deal with me, if you do not obtain 4 kills, you will pay me the difference back. So you'll have to pay her back up to 300. If you do not
Ooh.
So that's the offer she's trying to make. But
Fine with the condition that the top dollar is 200.
Oh, what was that?
I said fine, but the condition of the top dollar is 200.
Give her a persuasion roll.
I shall. Uh.
She looks at you and says, nope, the full 300. But, she'll look at you and says, I'll bring it down by 50, 250. If you fail.
I don't even think I have the gold for it.
Do you actually have the goal for it?
No, I don't even think I have the gold for it.
You want to run over to me?
Yeah, I'll run over to you.
All right, I'll lend you. What is it, 250?
So I have. Actually, I don't think my golden foundry is right. Hold on.
Now, I say, where you been spending your gold? I've been giving you guys gold.
Hold on, let me see.
All of mine was lost when I got knocked out.
I have 183 in gold at the moment.
Okay. So you're gonna need 67 to back you up.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you 100. I'll give you 100 just so it's an even number.
All right, so I'll owe you 100. It won't be in fake coins, I promise.
No, you got it.
As long as you kill four things, you'll be fine.
Oh wait, I don't even need this gold yet because I negotiated her down to 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's only if I lose.
Oh, okay.
So just make sure you have that money if you
If the inevitable. I'm keeping it on retainer.
Alright, so four kills for Alfreda. The time frame is 2 weeks.
Oakley dokley.
Cool. If not, up to 350 from your 100.
No, up to 300.
Okay, 300 is right. I'm not gonna.
Oh no, it was 200 because I negotiated her down. That's what it was.
No, it was 250. I remember now.
Yeah, 250.
Yeah, because you tried the persuasion but rolled a 4.
Oh, that's right, it failed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta say, I can't scam the scammer.
I did my best.
With that, she goes into the back. You can hear some random noises, the different, the sewing noises. So she's using the whatever they have to use to do it. I forget the tailoring tools that they have. You can hear the constant clicking of wood as she's putting in the different fabrics that you need. And she comes out and presents you your leather armor, which has increased your AC up to 11.
Awesome sauce.
Yep. I'll just put that in for you right quick. Boom! Yay! Woo!
Woohoo!
With that, she takes the money, and I assume you just make your way over to the harbor like the rest. Guessing, do you join them as well?
Yee.
Cool. Do you eat any of your honey buns while you're walking over there, or are you gonna save them for a special occasion?
I am tempted, but I put them in my backpack.
Okay, cool. So you guys all make your way to the harbor. When you arrive to the harbor, the smell of fish can always be found present within this location because it's an honest day's work. You see different ships that will navigate the Nile up and down it to different villages or locations to exchange goods. And you can see today's local catch. You see some fish has been brought in. You guys ask some questions trying to figure out where the harbor master is, and eventually you're pointed towards a gentleman who has no legs, but instead of legs, he has these wooden planks, or peg legs, as some of you would know him. And he's sitting there going, all right, you bunch of lazies, fix the rope, get the fish, cool them off, and we got to prepare them for tonight's feast. Come on. And he's sitting there ordering and bickering with other people that keep coming up to him, handing him paperwork, and he's like, what? We're missing a ship. Dang it, again, we're losing everything. How am I ever going to pay you people? And some of them give him an awkward look, and he says, I'm kidding. Sometimes. They all give a little laugh, and they all understand the predicament that the harbor's been under, because as you guys have with the mission in hand, a lot of their inventory is being stolen or taken or just being straight up destroyed by something. And you guys can make your way over to the harbor master. Does anybody in particular want to talk with him?
Sure. But first, my token is missing, I think.
Your token's not here?
Yeah, I think my...
Weird.
I don't know where it went.
That's weird. All right, well, you're there now. Boop.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Harbor Master,
I'll
can
just throw out a random character.
you tell me about what's going on around here? Have you seen anything suspicious?
He looks at you. Suspicious? He jumps up and clicks his peg legs. Look at me. I jest. Things have been horrible around here. He looks at you all and says, what brings you to my harbor before I kick you out? There's no place for people to be messing around. You can lose a leg or something, a limb.
How'd you lose your leg?
He looks at you, and he thinks for a couple seconds, and he goes, you ever fallen asleep and lose that feeling in your leg?
No.
Time.
What's that?
I have all the time.
And he looks over towards you and he goes, Guessing. He's like, what are you doing out here? Aren't you supposed to be by the guild house? So since you've been in the city for quite a while, he does know who you are, because sometimes the guild members will make their way down to the harbor sometimes.
The guild house is who sent us.
Once again, he looks at you, what? Who sent you? What are you doing here? You got a mission or something, Guessing?
Why else?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go for it.
We're here to find out what's going at the harbor. I hear you're having some rough troubles, sir.
He looks at you and says, do you have the papyrus scroll that the guild house handed you?
I know one of us does.
Whoever has the papyrus scroll, you offer it up to the harbor master. He takes a look at it and says, oh, you guys are here for the investigation on the goods that are being destroyed, stolen, or whatever happens. Okay, there you go. Now I know what you're here about. Yeah, he starts scratching his head and he sits down, crossing his peg legs. And old habits die hard, I guess. He looks at you all and says, yeah, every night for the past couple months, we've been losing shipments throughout the Nile. Sometimes it happens here in the harbor itself, and other times it takes place outside of it, probably heading up north, supposedly. At first, it only happened outside the city, but as time has gone on, it's been happening more and more within the harbor. And a lot of people are starting to get kind of scared to go out at night. We have no idea what's happening, but sometimes the people delivering the goods are found dead. So losing inventory is one thing, but losing lives, that's pretty important.
Has anybody been on watch overnight?
Hey, thanks for a couple seconds. And he's like, normally at night we don't really work because it's kind of hard to, unless we have good enough lighting. We have some people that like wander around at night. You know, we do have the town guards sometimes, but most of the time it's just the different ferrymen that ride up and down the Nile. Maybe one of them has seen something, but as of right now, there's not too much I can help you out with per se. My eyes are always on getting shipments in. Like I could probably point you to one of my men that has a night shift.
Yes, please.
Okay. So with that, he tells you about a gentleman named I'm calling him Little Johnny, just for simplicity's sake. And he says, Little Johnny, who works the night shift, but he should be out and about right now. If you head down the harbor itself, you'll eventually find him. You'll know who he is when you see him. And so each one of you can just make your way a little bit south of the harbor. Okay. And it looks like Cleo will be joining us soon. Huzzah!
Yay!
Huzzah. Yeah. And whenever she gets in, we'll get her caught up with what's happening. But so all four of you make your way down to the south, and as you make your way down there, you eventually catch the attention of this very, very short man. He has to be easily 3 feet tall, and you can hear him go, "All right, I want to see everything put up. I want to see everything cleaned up off this ship. You know how the quartermaster gets. He hates it when we run short." And he starts to laugh, and all the other guys around him start to laugh. Very, very familiar, or very familiar ties with these groups. And what looks like to be Little Johnny appears to be a dwarven individual. And who would like to go talk to him?
I'll go talk to him.
There. So more fast, you'll make your way over to Little Johnny. How will you start the conversation?
Hello, little man.
He looks, you see this individual, been around, look you dead in your eyes and go, "What did you say about me, Little Johnny?" And he like eyes you up. Guess that's all he can do. He doesn't eye you down because there's no.
Well, they don't call you Big Johnny, right? They call you Little Johnny because you're little.
Yeah, because Big Johnny's my big brother. And he gets another round of laughter. He's like, "I'm messing with you. It's fine to call me little. I know where I sit in life."
Not very high.
Not very high. He gets it, and all the other blabs look around going, he gets it. He looks at you and says, "What can I do for you?"
We're trying to figure out what the hell's going on around here.
What isn't happening here? Taxes are up. The people are still slaves. Like, well, pick an issue, man. Yeah.
We are trying to figure out what's going on in the harbor. There's shipments that are being lost, and we were sent here by some other guy to come talk to you.
Oh, okay. So you must have talked to the guild house, and the guild house sent you to go talk to the quartermaster, and the quartermaster sent you to come talk to me, correct?
Yep. Who do we have to go talk to next?
He thinks about it for a second and says, "Huh, That's a new one. I didn't think it was that important. But he looks at you and says, all right, the attacks have been happening at night. They typically happen towards like the highway section leading into the harbor. Because it's been weird because they haven't been coming in by the water. They've been coming in by like land almost. There's a couple shipments coming in later on in the evening. So around dusk is when these new shipments are coming in. He's like, there's a good chance that they might be attacked. I've got a feeling in me. You know, if it's anything like my back, you could call it a hunch. And he gives another little laughter of just the jokes he makes about himself.
Seems like you know an awful lot for someone who's not involved.
Nah. Me and the quartermaster, we go way back, so he lets me know the ins and ends that's happening within the harbor. And I try to figure out what I can do to help out. But he looks at you and says, like I said, the attacks have been happening towards nighttime, and there's some shipments that are coming in tonight. If you have like a map, he'll like point it out on your map and like mark where the shipments are gonna come in through. He's like, your best bet is to catch them in the act if you can help it. And he kind of like shrugs and says, that's all I can really help out with.
All right, thanks, little Johnny.
Yep, he gives you a little nod, and him and all the guys get back to work, scrubbing off the poop deck of one of the random boats that they've been working on. And since you all were there listening, you all know the current circumstance. So at night, typically these shipments are being attacked. They've been getting closer and closer to the harbor, if not in the harbor itself sometimes. And he's marked somewhere on the map where a potential attack might take place tonight. Do you guys want to try to lay a trap? Or would you guys like to prepare a watch for any of these attacks that might occur tonight?
I would like to do that.
Kind of plan on your own if you want.
Are there guard by the highway? Do we know?
The highway stretches pretty far, and to put guards every so often, it takes a lot of manpower because most of the guards are kind of used to keep the slaves in line. So that's the one thing about this city. Like, it's nice, but they're still slaves. Hello, Cleo.
Yay!
Currently, just to get you caught up, we are on an investigation mission trying to figure out what's happening to some of the goods that are being destroyed or stolen in the harbor. And you guys have just been informed that typically these attacks happen at night, and there's a shipment coming in tonight, and you guys are kind of trying to figure out what you're going to do about that. So yeah. And whenever you get into the game, I'll bring out your character and we'll get you in.
All right. Did you put in a link in the chat, or is that an old one?
Pinned. It's pinned to the Discord.
Oh gosh, if only I knew how to use Discord.
Real same.
So if you go to TK's campaign, and next to the search, there's a little thumbtack.
Wait, I think I got this. Maybe.
Oh, TK just posted a new one.
Yeah, okay. I always have my eyes on Discord.
Okay, I just have to log in now.
Yeah, so with that, what do you guys plan on doing for the potential attack that might occur tonight? Are you gonna keep a watch? Are you gonna
sleep for the week?
What was that?
No sleep for the week. We're gonna pull an all-nighter.
Says the owl.
Yeah, we have honey buns to keep us up. Heck yeah.
Hands off the honey buns.
Okay, so I assume you guys at this point will just make your way over to where the attack will potentially take place, and you'll keep an eye out for what happens, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll just go down to this lower dock area where Warfast is currently standing at. So in this general area, that they're gonna cross the bridge and like get to the city, and then make their way over to the harbor. Let me just put your character in now, Cleo. As you guys were, your character always rotates. But you guys send a messenger falcon back to the guild house where Cleo was sleeping off a hangover, and you let her know about the details for tonight's mission. So if she ever wakes up, she'll be able to join you. And with that, some time is gonna pass by. You guys have a little bit of time to chat before anything happens.
Cleo, I on our last mission, I stole some 100 proof alcohol for you.
God damn.
So feel free to hand that over if you wish to.
I do. Please enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah. So as you guys are hanging out, for Rose, is the screen too dark now with the night effect on, or?
Oh, is that what was happening? I was so confused. I refreshed my screen.
No,
I honestly thought I glitched.
No, like it's a lighting effect. Like I can turn on the so ooh, it gets brighter. Ooh, daytime. Ooh.
Ooh.
So yeah, so currently it's heading towards nighttime into dusk. So it is getting darker and darker out.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Oh, what happened to my tab? Man, whatever. So all of you have made your way down to the lower areas where just the things can take place. You guys are currently waiting for a potential attack that's going to take place. Do you guys want to talk about anything in particular while you're waiting for the shipment to show up, or are you guys just going to wait?
So should we have like a battle plan now if something happens while we're on watch? Should we start devising?
Like you can be like, oh, I want to set a trap, or like something might happen.
We can shoot them with explosive arrows.
You do got those arrows. That is very true.
Our explosive arrows. I think I'm gonna wait at like the main entrance here to the city, and I can send a message if I see something coming up.
Okay. You can do that, no problem, no problem.
I can.
I don't think you put in all your spells yet. For Geshwin. But in some. I know I put Bless and Cure Wounds on.
Can I fly onto one of the rooftops and give aerial support?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Loving it.
All right, I will position myself right over here. Because I do have a crossbow with me too.
Yeah, it seems all of you have crossbows apparently.
We're all trigger happy.
Eddie, do you have one as well? I forgot your character has one.
I have a bow.
Oh, where'd you get a bow from? Well, okay, whatever.
Did you steal my bow?
I was born with it.
It was
Straight out the womb with the bow.
bow.
Hell yeah, man. It's metal stuff.
Okay, so each one of you prepares for the evening. Alfreda's going to take point and watch, keeping an eye on the shipment. We have Geshwin, who's going to keep an eye on the rooftops. Ilera, is there anything in particular you're doing, or are you just vibing?
I'm just vibing.
Okay. Warbass, you vibing as well?
Just chilling.
Okay. Cleo, I'm assuming you're downing that new bottle you got?
I have no idea.
That's fine. You just woke up. You've had a long night of drinking.
I had way too much.
Yeah. So time passes several hours to the point where you guys have just been here for more than half the day. After nearing dusk, if not an hour or two after it, Alfreda, you do see a cart being pulled by a couple humanoid creatures. And you could properly assume that this is the shipment that's making its way to the harbor. Would you like to let everybody know by sending out a message, or?
Yeah, I'll send the update around.
Okay. So pointing your finger, you point at each person, letting them know, hey, shipment's showing up. So I'll just, nope, that's a spell effect. Let me not do that one. Delete. There we go. This is what I wanted. I don't really have a card on me right now, but I do have a square. The square will just represent the thing showing up. So it's gonna pass by you, Alfreda. Guessing you are able to see the cart itself, but with some of the buildings, it's a little bit kind of hard to see because the particular house you're on, depending on how fast the cart's moving, you have to kind of keep jumping house to house. Because one at the very front just isn't worth it as a viewpoint because it's only a couple feet off the ground.
Can I keep pace with it and try to get a good look at it?
Yeah. So just as it moves, probably every 20 feet, you have to move to a new house. And with that time frame of you moving to a house, you lose slight vision of it. Even though your head can turn, 270 degrees?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, and doesn't blink. So it keeps moving up and up, and it's almost making its way to the bridge itself. With the last probably 40 feet that it has to make to get to the bridge itself, Geshwin has to make another jump to a building to get view of it again. And in that time frame, you can hear screaming, blood-curdling noises as there are people apparently being attacked. And all hell starts to break loose. Do you all want to make your way to the cart?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so all of you make your way to... Was it?
I'm actually gonna hang back and keep a distant watch just in case we need somebody to come back and come out from behind.
Yeah, no problem. So all of you just make your way over to the cart, and we're gonna transition into a new scene.
Woohoo!
Transition noises. Give me one more second. Let me activate the scene.
Activation.
Okay. So as they were about to make their way, let me just set the mood. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So all of you.
How did I miss this?
Yeah. So all of you have made your way over to the There we go. Right on the rooftop. All of you have made your way over to the attack that has just occurred. Within moments, the group have been decimated. You see 3 bodies, a broken cart, multiple broken boxes, and opened up containers of just whatever goods were in them have been taken. There's a couple houses that surround the area. So maybe talking to some people that might have been looking out at the time so you might have to do a little bit of an investigation to look around, maybe find some clues on the attack. Because it is very, very fresh, as you can tell. So with that, I'll just let you guys figure out what you want to do at this point.
Actually, you're supposed to keep watch. What the fuck?
Hold on. I was just about to ask, is there anything I can roll to see if I caught anything while I was keeping time with the cart?
I will say you caught movement of something in the dark. Running away from the scene almost. Can you give me a D20 for a perception or insight check.
Alex can see in the dark. Just saying.
D20. Just one of them?
Yeah. So you have to do an insight check, or you can do a perception check. Both of them mean wisdom.
Insight.
I guess it doesn't really matter. They're both the same.
Insight, perception. Yeah, they're both +3. Okay, so I roll the dice and then I add it? Is that how that works?
Yeah, so if you hit your D20,
yeah.
If you have that and you do the +3, you can automatically add that to it. So right there, I just rolled a 14, even though it's a D20 +3. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You can press +3?
Yeah. So if you click your D20 icon, how you have one D20, to the right of that, you can do the plus symbol and then add your modifier.
Oh, let me try that again.
Roll it again. I got a 23.
I got
a 20.
I got a 20.
So, you were able to see a pretty tall creature that you're not mistaken. It looked like it had on not a hat, because it had two things poking out. I think they might have been horns. So, you saw it must be some kind of creature that attacked these people and just ran off. And with what you saw, that was just about that was the last thing you saw as you jumped to the house. So it happened just very quickly.
Really
the rest of you can, so you can relay this to the rest of the crew if you want.
What was that?
I don't know, it was like a shadow. It was super fast, but he was super tall, and it looked like he was wearing a hat, but I'm pretty sure he had horns, maybe really big pointy ears or something. I don't know, man, it happened so fast.
Aren't you an owl?
Yes.
So you can see in the dark. What,
okay, it doesn't change the fact that it was very black.
Some good impromptu comedy. Okay. Geshwin was able to see something running off into the night. Does anybody want to do any other kind of checks? Maybe because there are some people that are loitering about. There's 2 people currently that you can see.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I can figure out any interesting facts?
Are you trying to talk to the people or your surroundings?
I'm just trying to check everything out. Maybe see if I see some, maybe somebody dropped something or.
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation check. Okay. You can see from the cart and from the boxes that there are tracks that are leading out into the direction that apparently Geshwin was able to spot out some kind of creature running off into the night. So you have found tracks.
Do I know what types of tracks they are? They look like Luna tracks.
You'd have to give me a nature check.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Okay. So with your
+1, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine. With your nature check, you see they don't exactly go 1-to-1 because these are the only footprints I had options to. But you can see that there are 2 sets of footprints. There's a human-based one with the 5 toes and the typical arch of a normal foot, and the other one in the shape of hooves. So you see some human feet, and you see some hooves. And the sand as you are looking around at the different things. Are there anything else that you guys would like to investigate? You still have the bodies, you still have the inventory, or the boxes themselves. And
I'd like to check the bodies.
Yeah, we should see if there's anything good to take on them.
We'll start with Alfreda currently.
Haha, beat you to it. Alright, so let me check out some
Alfreda, you
bodies.
have 3 bodies that can be examined. Just let me know which ones you're gonna mess with.
I'm gonna go to this one over here that I'm next to.
Okay, so you're gonna go with the red land, okay. So I just need you to give me a medicine or insight check.
Oakley dokley. 1 second.
They're both the same wisdom.
Medicine or insight, you said?
Yeah.
Ooh, I have +5 for medicine.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Oh,
That's alright, add my +5.
Yeah. Upon closer inspection to this individual, you can see, also being of wizardry background, you can tell that this individual has been struck by some kind of spell. It looks like it kind of ate away at their skin, so so the spell in particular appears to be harmful in nature. And you can just see that there's just almost like a bolt strike into their stomach. And that dropped them to their knees and onto their face, killing them instantly.
Can I see that from the rooftop where I am?
You can see the fizzling. You can still see like the embers of whatever hit them. It's like eating away at their back, at their cloak.
And I can see all 3 of them with the same kind of wounds?
What's that?
I can see all 3 of them from this distance? Like, I can kind of see that they're all suffering from the same thing?
Each one of them, from what you can see just up above, each one looks like it kind of has like a different attack. You'd have to be a little bit closer to be able to say which attack happened to, or what kind of attack happened to them. But you can tell that each one looks unique in nature, just based on what you can see. Because obviously it looks like one of them got shot with some kind of magical ability. You have the other 2 bodies, the orc-looking one and the roguish-looking one. Would anybody like to investigate that? Cleo or Alara, either one of you. Would you like to do any checks, or would you prefer to leave it in more capable hands?
the body that's been checked. There's only been one, right? The one that Rose is at.
Yeah.
So then I guess I'll check the one I'm at.
Okay, cool. So you can give me a insight or medicine check. So I think it's based off of your wisdom modifier.
My wisdom is +1, but you said for insight it says +3. At least on mine.
That might be based on your character's preference. Like, it could.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like
So-
you have proficiency in that category, so it gives you the +2. So like you're a natural at insight and history, for example.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so would I do the +3?
Yeah, you probably want to use the +3.
Or yeah.
Use the one that benefits you the most.
Got the right one. Oh gosh. Oh no. I did that thing again where I messed it all up. Okay, hold up. Oh, and now I'm not able to click. This is fine. It's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. Oh my God.
Oh, no!
You're looking down at him. You've been drinking pretty hard already, and you can feel a heavy thump against your shoulder. And when you look to your left, you can see Dionysus drinking with you, going, he's dead, all right, and continues to drink.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so that's the conclusion you came up with.
Yeah. You're welcome, guys.
Ilara, would you like to step up and investigate the character? Or
Yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah, so it's a insight or medicine check.
All right.
Okay, not too bad. You can look at this individual, and you can obviously tell it hasn't been a spell attack. And a sword attack would be a lot cleaner than this attack, because it looks like a giant gaping hole has hit this orc's sternum, where it might have pierced his heart almost like he's been gorged by something. That's about as good as you can summarize to your knowledge. And I assume you just relay that back.
Yeah. I just tell that to the rest of the team.
Yeah. He got a hole in his chest. Not a sword, definitely not a spell. Hole. All right. And now we're off to our third body. More fast, I assume, with you being near it, you would like to do the check. Okay. Upon examining this particular creature that has been attacked, you can see nothing superficial has attacked them. Like there are no cuts, there are no stabs, there are no burn marks. Like it seems like nothing has touched this individual. But when you take off their helmet, you can see that the back of their head has blown backwards, like their mind was ruptured and their head exploded effectively. So another spell must have done this.
I'm sorry, I'm muted. My reply to that was oof.
Yeah. You gonna let the team know what you just encountered?
He got blown up.
A literal blade blast. Gross.
Yeah. So with that, you guys have discovered the different ways that these individuals have been assaulted, each a different varying death. So you know that some kind of spell user and some kind of impalement object did something to these individuals. The only thing that's left of note is maybe talking to some of the citizens that were around or checking out the inventory that's been left.
I'll check out some inventory.
Okay. And then with that, Geshwin, do you want to go talk to any people?
Do I see anybody who seems like very weirdly interested with this horrific scene?
The current house you're standing on, at the window that's been opened up, you see a citizen who's just wide-eyed staring at the current investigation that you guys are running. So you can easily like swoop down or whatever to talk to this individual.
I careen my head over the roof so that I'm like upside down facing them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you see anything?
And the woman inside, she goes, "What the? A bird? Gessie, is that you?" Yeah, you're very well known across the city. What are you doing here at night? You're an owl.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on my first mission.
She looks at you and says, "Did you see what happened to these people?"
Kinda. It was a blur. It's kind of fast. What did you see?
She's like, "Oh, by Raw's light. Oh my God, there was two of them. They came out of the shadows, and within moments, they killed these people. There was this really short, hunched over, robed person. I think like they casted what looks like to be a spell. That I think a fireball was shot out, and like a green sickening ray was shot out afterwards. And the other one, oh my God, that thing had to be 9-10 feet, whatever it was. It attacked the orc over there, and they are pointing at the orc. And she's like, all I remember, the last thing I saw was this thing being 8+ feet tall. It got real low to the ground and then attacked the orc. I have no idea what's really happened to him, but all I know is the thing got on all fours and attacked. And then once the attack finished, they just got up and ran. So she lets you know that there was 2 individuals in particular that assaulted this group.
Well,
One
I'm
that
so sorry.
What
Oh,
was that?
go ahead.
Yeah, they did. She's like, damn shame. And she closes her window and goes off to bed. Don't get into too much trouble now.
I knock on her window to just let her know that I'm leaving, and so like, don't worry, I figure this out.
She opens up the door. She like gives you like a thumbs up and like closes the window, and you can hear her locking it with like a wooden bar.
As she's going back to bed, I just fucking yell to everyone, going, "There was 2 of them!"
So now we're going to go off to Rose. You're investigating the boxes and the cart that was destroyed, correct?
Yes.
Okay. With that, you can do me an investigation check or an insight check.
I'll give you an investigation.
Cool. All right.
Not too shabby.
Upon looking at the different destroyed boxes, you can tell that these weren't destroyed with finesse. So it's like something like crushed the box to open them up. Like whatever creature destroyed this cart or these boxes just used raw brute strength and just manhandled everything and took whatever they could. And there's like a drag line heading off in the same direction as the footprint. So they came, they killed everybody, and they stole whatever was inside of these the cart and the boxes. And you can see some random fruits, like some like remnants of whatever's in the boxes. So you see like some gold coins, you see some gems, you see some food. Like it looked like it was a pretty big haul, probably some taxes that might have been coming from like another village, and they pay in all manners and forms of currency or products.
Gotcha. I will pocket the few gold that I see there, and then report to the rest of the group that they took the stuff.
Yeah, you managed to find like 15 gold. Like they took a lot of the stuff very quickly. I know you're begging for scraps at this point.
Oh yeah. I need to make sure in case I don't get my kills. There's only 2 on the board right now.
Yeah. So with that, you guys reconvene. You're talking about the different things that you've all learned, and the only thing that probably is concise to all of you is whatever attacked this group, they were heading north, following the path out of the, or not north, by that. They're heading out of the city, following the Nile, heading west. My bad.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find them.
So
I agree.
You guys want to follow the tracks?
Let's go.
Okay, so you guys have decided to follow the tracks. They take you down the Nile. So you could go by boat, but it's a little bit too late in the evening to go grab a boat and have to buy and convince people to let you ride once just too painstakingly. So you're just gonna make the walk. You make the walk pretty much throughout the night. You take a short rest just to recover yourselves, and eventually you find yourself out in front of a cave system that's pretty about 20-30 miles away from Alexandria itself. And in front of you is this cave-like system. you are now standing in front of it. Would you guys like to enter it? Do you guys want to talk strategy? Because who knows what's about to happen? And you see that the track do lead into this cave system.
I nervously back away a bit. I am not going in there.
I would like to shoot one of my thunderclap arrows just straight into the cave and just.
Does any of you want to make any history check?
I'd like to make a check.
Okay, feel free to do a history check.
I got you right now.
Or survival. You can do either or.
History is gonna be my best.
Okay. You doing some history and just like learn, because before you got here to the city, you made sure to do a little bit of research about Alexandria itself and some of the surrounding areas, and you know that this is a vast network of caves that line this area. So it's not a 20-foot cave that some people might think it might be. Like, it seems like this might be a area where things might live in, and it's a pretty massive cave system. So
we're talking pretty much like a maze.
It's a maze. It's pretty much a maze of sort.
I'm going to try to talk more fast down from shooting an arrow into this cave.
Yeah. More fast. Do you still want to shoot your arrow into the cave? Or will you refrain from such action?
Oh, I would love to do this. I have been waiting.
Feel free to take a shot if you want.
Okay. I'm just gonna like whip my bow out and latch an arrow on there and just yeet it right into the cave.
Yeah. You hear it as it just goes flying into the cave system. And it takes a rather long time for you to hear a noise before you hear the boom of the thundering noise echoing throughout the cave system, to where you can almost hear it exiting different points in the cave system throughout the entire network. So something knows you're there now, if that's what you're looking for.
I just wanted to scare everybody inside.
Okay, so do you guys want to make your way into the cave?
Yes.
You don't have any battle plans before you go in, because you can set up how you want your team formation to look.
Guys,
So
we have to be
you can put the
stealthy.
tank out first, put your healer in the back, something like that. And while you guys try to figure that out, I'm gonna load in the area.
So, being the bird that I am completely useless in a cave. I'm also kind of claustrophobic. So I'm gonna just stay at the mouth entrance, if that's okay.
No. You have to come with us.
Oh yeah, you're part of the group now.
You wanted
We're
to be
dragging
an
you in.
adventurer.
One of us. So, as you guys kind of step up closer towards the cave entrance, you do see some old railing, signs of old railing that the Egyptians would use to mine out different things from within this quarry that this thing once was. And so it's just up to you guys to see what you want to do. Am I missing a character?
Yes.
Can't see my tail.
I don't know where she went.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
Now we're missing everybody. Wait, what's happening?
Okay.
I only see Alera.
Oh,
There we go.
it is the entrance of it is small to where only one of you can, like, you can't be like side by side of each other. You literally have to go in a line. So you have to pick the order in which you want to go.
Uh,
All right.
I'll go.
All right. Let's send the fresh meat in first.
No.
I was gonna say, why don't we
Just
roll
there,
for
we can't
it?
do that. Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
do
let's-
that.
But it would make sense if I was last because I'm the healer.
Nope.
All right.
Eddie, that was a 19. Thank you for rolling that.
Ah.
Yep. Thank you very much. I did
Wait.
not forget.
Wait. So every time I roll a d20, then it drops 1?
There's a good chance, yeah. I'll let you know whenever the donkey's jawbone activates.
Okay.
Please give me a low number. Please give me a low number.
No, the highest number is. Oh, there you go. See?
Yeah, so I rolled lowest, so I'll go first, but I will quit my quarter staff.
Oh,
I'll go.
okay.
Okay, so however you guys were rolled, just I was like keep a check of what the chat was because I see Rose rolled like 8 times.
Did I? I'm acting up over here. Hold on. Let me try and refresh this again.
And that might have been Rebecca and Rose, so both of you.
Oh, that's weird.
It's because you guys need to like highlight a section outside of the map, and then you won't have someone selected.
Oh.
TK, they have permission to roll for someone else. That's why that's happening.
Oh, wow.
So next time you roll, just select your character and then roll, and then it will show up. Right?
I can't see my character.
Yeah, just highlight somewhere like on the map, like over here. Just like click and drag.
This particular map, for simplicity's sake, can you guys all see the map now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of those maps where I wanted you guys to be able to like see it. Like it was hard to do certain stuff. So
It's really nice though.
It looks sick.
Yeah. So whoever's going first, go first. Go.
All right, that was me.
Go.
Okay. Following up, who goes out there, Lara?
That would be Cleo.
Me.
Okay, Cleo, follow up behind her.
I'm next.
Okay. Next.
So you rogue.
I haven't told you to go any further.
I'll go last to protect.
I hidden Lara.
Oh, what is happening? I can't. Okay, there we go.
No, I insist. I insist.
So we have our formation now. There we go. Roughly, give or take. Okay, so you all in a line start making your way down this cave system. Don't move yet. I didn't tell you to move. Elara, what is your natural? What is your passive perception?
12.
12. Okay. Keep walking forward.
How many feet? 5?
Okay, yeah, you go by 5 increments.
Okay.
And just all of you just keep walking with Elara. Elara, I need you to do another passive perception check.
Another 12.
Okay. Unfortunately, as you're making your way through this cave system, not very well lit. It's only natural sunlight that's lighting it up. You step on a pressure plate.
Wait, did she?
What's that?
Does she roll?
All of you now have to roll me a DC athletics or acrobatics check. We're gonna start with first. I'm gonna do the thing that happens. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna get it right quick. As she steps onto the switch, hidden segments in the wall open up and nozzles stick out, and you see a fireball or
Oh, Lord.
a explosion occur as flames are lit up and they start to shoot out flames at you. All right, Lara, I need you to do a acrobatics or athletics DC check for me, please.
All right, I'll do athletics.
You did not make it. You failed. So you will now take this much damage.
Oh, okay.
You will take 5 damage. So you can just pick a character and like your if you left click your character and pull up your sheet, you can configure your hit points, and
Got it.
your current HP would go down by 5.
Okay. There.
Make sure that when you do that, like you have like 19, go to another one. This way it'll remember to save it. Okay, Cleo, I need you to do an acrobatics or a athletics check.
All right, I did. Wait, athletics or what? Sorry.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. My athletics is +1. So.
Hopefully you guys are liking the new spell effects.
Loving them.
Okay.
Very immersive.
Succeed. So you will take half of this damage that I'm about to roll. You will take 12 damage. So if you go to your character, configure your HP, we'll go on from there. Next up is Alfreda. Acrobatics or athletics for me, please.
Well, I have 0 for both of those, so let's just throw a d20 in there. I'll take my damage, sir.
You will take your damage. Let me just get that right quick.
Oh.
You will take 13 damage. All right. Gishwin, your turn. Acrobatics or athletics?
Definitely acrobatics. What am I doing? D20? Is that it?
Yep, D20. It looks like your acrobatics is a +3.
+3. Okay. So
Yeah.
3.
Good news is you're a healer. You can heal. You just have to survive it.
Keep me alive, please, guys.
You succeed. So you take half damage.
Oh no.
Yep.
So like half of my points are gone, or?
So you'll take 4.
Okay.
TK, was my damage 10? I don't see it here anymore.
Oh, your damage was
13.
13. Okay.
Yeah, so you take
I see that's being rolled under me, like my name.
I think it's because I have you highlighted.
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just got rid of that. It's because I clicked on your person first.
Okay.
So do you know how to update your health, Yami?
I don't.
Okay, if you left click your character sheet.
You can also right click your icon.
There's also that. Whenever you pull up your character sheet, let me know.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. You see underneath your picture where you have like 24 HP, you see that little gear icon?
Mm-hmm.
That says configure your hit points. Can you left click that for me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you have current HP and you have your max HP. You need to change your current HP by the damage you took. So you took 4 damage.
Oh, no.
So you'll be down to 20.
Mine was 12, right?
No, you took 8 damage, half, so 4.
Okay. Where I got 12 from?
You I think you take 6, right? Because I think he rolled 12 for you.
No, I rolled a d12 plus 3 and it got 8.
I think it's Sam, right?
Yeah. D12 plus 3, 12. Right?
No, that's when I was still on Sam's character. So it says Rebecca. That's not Rebecca taking that damage. I had her character highlighted when I made those rolls. So that's why I keep saying Rebecca. So Yami took 8 damage. So she should be down to 20. Okay, cool, you did it. All right, and finally we have Morphas.
Okay. Athletics, please.
Cool. You succeed, so you take half damage.
All right.
And you take 6, half of that, so 3 damage.
Alrighty.
Okay. So after the fire nozzles happen and deal their damage, you hear that the nozzles just abruptly end and then they close back off. the tile that Ilera had stepped on does not raise back up, so the trap has been completed. Do any of you want to try to heal before you move onwards deeper into the cave system?
I'd love to heal, thanks.
For any of you that have any healing items, potions, spells, or whatever, feel free to go on ahead and use them.
Do I get any more spells since I'm a level 3 now? Because I'm only seeing first level spells.
I hadn't looked up your like your class level, or like what spell slots a cleric gets. So that was something I would have to update on the go. But I think a cleric at level 1, that they have 4 uses of their level 1. Like I said, it was going to be one of those things we would have to update it as we go on about. You're level 3, so you have 4 first level spells and 2 second level spells for your character. So I can just do this right quick. And I'll put in all the rest of your spells whenever we get the chance. Or you can do it whenever you get the chance, it's either or.
I'm rolling for my potion, which is 2d4 plus 2.
Sweet, go on ahead.
7.
Cool. Is anybody else rolling for any heals?
Is Cure Wounds, can I, like, get everyone, or is it just for one person?
You said Cure Wounds? Cure Wounds, if I'm not mistaken, it's a touch spell, and I think it's a single target.
And I am near the rogue. And
everybody does have healing potions, and you do have your honey buns, so guys can easily just eat or drink those and save your spell slots if you wish to.
Is that better to save on my spell slots over my inventory?
You guys have an idea that you're dealing with some kind of creature that's been attacking people, so you probably assume, to your character's knowledge, you're probably going to get in a fight, and having all your spell slots is going to be better than saving food or potions.
Okay. I yell out, who needs some healing buns?
I raise my hand for a healing bun because I'm still low.
If you have 5 buns you can hand out. Don't forget you guys got cookies as well from Gwyneth.
You guys had cookies and you didn't tell me?
They're special cookies given to us by a grandma druid.
Jealous.
Yeah, I think you would like Gwyneth. She has, she's our druid. She's Celtic. She has, the way she uses magic for her druid is she has tattoos that are like ley lines on her body. So she has a bunch of that she can use to help herself out.
So which one is taking one of my honey buns?
I'll take a honey bun.
Okay, Rose is gonna take a honey bun.
And Rose is the one in front?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Who's gonna roll the 1d4 plus 2 healing?
Whoever eats it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's me, 1d4.
4 plus 2.
Yay!
Them honey buns, they go hard.
Those honey buns go hard for sure.
Enjoy those honey buns. I have
Much appreciated.
Does anybody need to do any more healing before you continue onwards? Does anybody want to swap positions? You guys can like narrowly swap around if you want to. So maybe somebody with a higher perception perhaps might be able to, or somebody that can discover traps might be your go-to.
Hint, hint, more fast.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I nudge more fast.
Okay. I have +5 to investigation. Okay.
No, it was passive perception, I think, that he was asking before.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's
Oh,
yours?
perception.
Yeah.
-1.
Oh, I have 5 in perception.
I'll just go back to my place.
Like
Yeah.
on the left when it says passive, what do you guys have? Because mine's 12.
I don't
Is that passive perception?
Wait, I don't understand what you mean.
Oh, because I'm looking at D&D Beyond. So give me one sec.
Yeah. Underneath your skills on your D&D Beyond sheet, it has a passive perception.
Oh,
Yeah,
give me
I
one
have 11.
second.
I don't even have that
So,
up.
so whatever your wisdom is, that's your basic perception.
I've got 13
And
passive perception.
Yeah, and the way that passive perception works is as you're walking about and seeing your environment based upon your perception, some things might stick out if it's higher, things like that. Like, oh, you might have noticed that switch on the floor and maybe avoided it, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, my passive perception is 9. So.
yeah. Or as you take steps, you can whoever's in front can make a perception check to see if they see anything. So you can
With
either
my
make your
dark
passive perception
vision?
or roll for it. You just have to call. You just have to say you're gonna roll for it.
Gotcha. So right now I think I might have the highest passive perception, and then I have a +5 in perception for roll.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Rose, do you want to take lead?
I'll take lead.
Okay. So Rose, you'll take lead. So about every 10 feet, or not every 10 feet, just you guys will keep walking. I'll let you know if you need to do a passive perception or you can roll for it.
Gotcha.
I'll be there. So you guys
I'll
keep
be
making your way
there.
down the tracks. Eventually, Rose, as you round the bend, you do see that you are in this gigantic cavern where you can see different houses have been erected. You see 4 of them that are currently out and about. Let me just look around right quick. Oh. Actually, that you see 4 of the huts, but looks like only 2 of them have been really lived in. So you guys can
Okay.
make your way into the room. Nothing's really stood out so far.
As soon as I get into the cavern, I go, oh, sweet space, and I unfurl my wings a bit and just shake.
There. Do you guys want to check any of the houses, or do you want to keep making your way down the other railway area?
I think it's a good idea to check out the house.
Yeah, can I fly around and kind of like reconnaissance from above, or is it not that large of a?
It's big enough where you can fly up. Like, it's a very big cavern. When you fly up, you can give me a perception check.
Okay, and that's a D20 again?
Yeah, D20.
Plus 3. What do I see?
You see that there are a bunch of traps located around these houses, but the lower left house, which is the one where Cleo is at, there is what looks like to be a hammer trap. Like if you try to walk into the house, a giant hammer will swing down and bunch you. But if you fly over the house, you specifically can see a treasure chest sitting there.
Is it like right where the trap would hit?
No. The trap is where the stairs are that lead into the house.
Can she hear me from how high I am?
Yeah. You can speak to anybody in the room.
Okay. There's a trap. A big ass hammer. Don't get killed. I see some treasure, some shinies. I'm gonna go after it.
Ooh, where?
Yeah. So Yami, you're gonna have first dibs, so you fly over to the house, go inside of it, and there's a chest. Would you like to open it up?
This sounds like a D&D question. Is there something I can do to make sure that's not trapped too?
Yeah, you can do an investigation check or a insight check, either or.
Insight is higher. Is that again a D20?
Yeah, D20, yeah.
Okay. D20 plus 3. What do I see?
The chest, nothing stands out about it with your allies. You see no strings, no traps, nothing. It just seems like a plain old chest. So
Curiosity.
There's no danger that you can
Nice.
see.
Curiosity gets the best of me, and I open that sucker up.
Yep. You find 200 gold.
Oh,
Nice.
shoot!
So I assume
I
you'll pocket
yell
all the
outside.
gold.
I yell outside, I just found some money!
Yeah, so you put all the gold in your satchel. You'll distribute it if you want, but you just fly out of the little house. All the other houses, the ones that aren't trapped, because from what you can tell, all the other houses are trapped, and there's nothing of value inside of them. So the entire room's supposed to be a trap-filled area, but thankfully to your winged friend, you avoided all the traps in the room. Huzzah!
Nice.
Yippee!
Yeah. So the only logical progression at this point is to continue down the shaft.
Okay.
Yep. Who would like to take the lead?
Am I still leading, or are you taking it more fast?
Nope, all you.
He's learned his lesson. Yeah, I'll just get you guys on over. I might have put in some walls in this area. So with that, you guys make your way down the tunnel system. Rose, you don't see anything of note, no traps, no nothing. And eventually, you guys get to the end where you guys arrive into another room. Not as big as the cavernous room, but you arrive in this area. Let me just make sure you guys don't have fucking lighting issues.
I see
You guys
dead
will
people.
arrive right here. I'll just put you guys just wherever. You guys are right there at the entrance up into the room.
Well, this doesn't look spooky at all.
What's that?
Well, this doesn't look spooky at all.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There's dead bodies. There's whatever. So you enter into a dark room. Not dank. My bad. I don't know. I might have grown dank. Who knows? But
What do my owl eyes see?
Yeah, something fucking. So you enter into a dark room filled with many of the stolen items. Before you is a swirling green vortex and a giant snake statue within running distance. Do any of you step forward or check out any of the items or things in the room? Currently, you see nothing besides what's in the room.
Can I do an Arcana check on the swirly mist vortex?
Yeah, you just have to step closer.
Oh man.
Careful, careful.
I'm just gonna inch it up, just a little meh.
Nothing.
Meh.
Nothing.
Meh.
Nothing. Nope. You're good. You can keep going forward. Almost.
I'm still not close enough?
Not close enough. Ooh, did you just step on the carpet? So.
Possibly.
Yeah. So Rose wandered all over to the green circle that she's seeing happening before her. Curiosity, So as you take your steps into the room, a monster appears before you past the swirling green of the portal. And I will now spawn in said creature. Give me 1 second. Boom. this guy shows up. This is a half humanoid, half beast with the body of a man but the head of a bull. What stands before you is a Minotaur. And by his side, appearing, because where he came from was there's a second floor above you that's completely shrouded in darkness. So he was just in the rafters staring down at you. And by his side, a hooded individual with a staff appears. And he is speaking ancient languages to his staff, which seems to be radiating the green of the portal that's happening in the middle of the floor. And so, by assumption, you know he must be in control of the green summoning circle. And with that, you guys need a roll for initiative.
Man, my first battle.
Yep. If you guys go to the fist icon,
Oh, I did it wrong. You're right. It was a good roll too.
If you guys right-click your character, if you go to the sword and shield icon, you can toggle combat state.
It says there is no active combat encounter.
Correct. You're just adding yourself to the combat right now.
It wouldn't let us a minute ago, but no.
Okay. Weird.
I screeched. Those are the two guys I saw.
Oh,
Pretty sure that Minotaur is the spiky headed thing.
You guys have to go to the fist icon. Okay, I think it's slowly updating as everything is going. Okay, I'm starting to see people update.
Yeah, I don't. How do
The
I?
fist icon. If you click the dice next to your HP, you can roll for your initiative.
Hold on. I always have a hard time with this.
Now, so now we'll see Gianni, Rose.
I know. So I'm on my icon and it's not doing the thing.
So you're on the fist icon. You're in the encounter area. Do you see a D20 next to your HP?
Yes.
Okay, click that.
Oh, gotcha. Hold on. Here I am.
Okay.
I don't even.
Do I touch anything?
see
or do I
myself.
just roll?
Yeah, you just touched
Fuck!
it, so you got a 3. So Rose just got a 3, so you just need to touch your dice as well, Yami.
There's no dice. Next.
And you roll a 17. Goody.
I'm not on here.
Who's not in here?
Cleo.
Why does your character not keep showing up? I don't know why some characters show up, but some do. Wait, no, Cleo's here.
Like my character's there, but I don't see my name in the thingy.
I don't see her name either.
there you go. I added you.
Okay, yeah, you must not have initiated combat state.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can now roll your D20.
And did you say there was like a something else we were doing with it? Was it plus anything?
Initiative right now. Okay, cool. And with that, we have our list. Eddie, you will go before Yanni. You're faster. That's the reason. Whatever. So with that, we can now begin combat. The Minotaur, he gives off his yell as he roars with his bullish noises. You're dead. And you can hear the sorcerer go, take them, kill them all before they discover our plot. And so, Eddie, you get to go first.
So I am going to just kind of move over here a little bit so I can see them better, and I'm going to chuck a thunderstone over at them.
What's the range that you got with Thunderstone?
So they're. Oh shit! 20 feet. Never mind. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's there's a little bit of distance.
Okay, then I'm going to shoot them with my bow.
Okay, cool. Are you going to use?
Is there a range on that?
The bow. What's your range on your bow, Alfreda?
I think 120 off the top of my head. Hold on.
Yeah, I think you should be able to get the entire room. with a ranged weapon like that.
Yeah, it says 80 to 320, so even the minimum would reach. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna. I didn't want to hurt them too bad yet, but yes. So I'm gonna go ahead
Actually,
and
it's 150 is the range.
I'm gonna blast them with my thunderclap. I'm gonna thunderclap them. So yes, I'm gonna shoot that, and that is a. They have to make a 15 DC Constitution save.
Okay. And they have to be within 10 feet, right? If they're within 10 feet of each other, so they'll both have to take it. So you shoot off your arrow over to the. Are you attacking the sorcerer or the Minotaur?
I'm gonna shoot it right in between them because it's got a 10-foot range.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it would have hit regardless because they're both within 10 feet of each other. So they both now have to make a DC 15 check. We're gonna go with a Minotaur. Okay, he's got that plus that. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. So Minotaur will roll his DC save first. Looks like he failed it, and then we're gonna go with the wizard or the sorcerer. He's gonna roll his now. And he succeeds. Ooh, the sorcerer, he shall not pass, stabs the staff into the ground.
Oof. Okay.
Okay, so the Minotaur is going to take 2d8 thunder damage.
Yep, and
8 and falls prone. Okay.
Yep, and he falls prone.
Okay,
That might be a little overpowered, but if you're okay with it.
Yeah, so you roll 2d8s for me, please.
Yep.
Okay, so he's going to take 10 damage. Goody. With a thunderous roar back from your end of things, the arrow flies true, hitting the Minotaur, but the sorcerer holds strong. The Minotaur is taking some damage from that. Okay. He gives a grunt. He falls prone, so he'll have to use half of his movement speed to get up next turn. Cool. You still have a bonus action and some of your movement, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. So for my bonus action, I want to use Green Blade and enchant my sickles.
You have to have them out. Currently, you have out your bow.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay, keep being check.
I'm just gonna kind of move over here and just hang out.
Okay, cool. So with that, I assume that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay. With that, we're now going to go to Yami. It's your turn.
Okay.
Bird person, go!
Can I fly into like the middle of like my party and try to get as many people within 30 feet and bless them so I can buff them up?
Because you have bless and bless. How many people can you target with that?
It just tells me it's good for a minute.
You can bless up to 3 creatures. Okay. So you'll be able to bless Alfreda, Cleo, and Alara.
Nice.
Okay, so you just how does that spell look as you cast it?
I like to imagine, because like I have to draw the power from like from a god, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm assuming they've given me like some sort of sigil or symbol or something, which I like to think it's behind my neck.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just kind of like place my left hand over it and try to like guide the magics of this god and ask for help to keep my newly made friends safe. And I'm like, I yell out, "Bless him, God, bless him."
Yeah, don't die on me, new friends.
Exactly. And then I imagine a sort of soft light enveloping all 3 of you.
Okay, cool. So
Beautiful.
with that, you're just able to, you just see your friends getting randomly blessed.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh.
Ooh!
A light show.
Yeah, so the three of you, Alfreda, Ilara, and Cleo, you now have been blessed. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to your attack roll or saving throw.
Awesome
So
sauce.
yeah,
Thank
they
you.
last for up to a minute, so that's gonna be 10 rounds, so you'll be fine.
So I'm assuming I can't do anything else. That was my turn.
You still have a bonus action, so you can drink a potion. If you have any daggers or bonus actiony stuff you can do. You can't use a cantrip and a first level. What's that?
Can
Blessing?
I
Yeah,
can I
think so.
yell at the cult sorcerer and ask him what he wants? Like, why is he doing this?
Yeah, he looks over at you and says, "We are here to bring the darkness." And he clinks his staff on the ground and points it towards the statue of the snake. Apophis, he will reign. And so, he makes glaring, he stares at you. It's at the end of your turn. You can still
I
move
guess.
if you wish. I don't think you used your full movement speed.
I'm good where I am for now. I just yawn at his little speech.
Okay. With that, we go to Cleo. Your turn. What you got? What you got?
Okay, so I have some ideas because my stuff doesn't really do much right now. Do I have to go in the order of my action, or I have movement action, and a bonus action, right?
Correct. So you get a bonus action, move, and then use your, So you have those three to choose from, effectively.
Okay, but order doesn't matter.
Order does not matter. Sometimes it
Okay.
does. That depends on a certain conditions or stuff.
And how much distance do I have? I'm sorry, I'm forgetting everything.
Yeah, your character has 30 feet of movement.
Okay, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to creep behind these. Oh, it looks like I can't creep very far. Oh wait. Okay.
It's a reason you can dash if you use up your bonus action, so you can go double your movement speed. So if you give up your bonus action, you can go double your speed.
My idea was to go behind the things, chuck a boomerang, and then disguise myself as a dead body. But I think I see that's not as
You can still make your way over to them and then pretend to be a dead body.
Okay. Okay, so I can go 60 feet, maybe hide here, and then
Yeah, you can
disguise
get
myself.
in that table to get partial cover. It won't be too much, but it'll still be better than just being out in the open. But you will be closer to them. So, you have to pick your battles.
Yeah. Win some, lose some. So I think what I'll do is I'll just dash here and then play dead.
Okay.
That's
You still
that's a
have
dash.
you still have an action that you can do.
And then I was gonna use my disguise self, so I was gonna make my body just I guess look more
More dead?
corpse yeah.
Okay, so you just want to pretend to be a dead body.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just
So quickly splashing yourself with some of your bloodied wine, you just fall over and just pretend to just be one of the bodies that have been laying about.
well, I have a disguise myself spell, so I was just gonna I don't know, maybe
Okay.
get bonier or something.
Okay, just make yourself spooky. I got you.
That was
So,
my idea.
so you turn yourself into a skeleton-esque thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And with
Spook him
that,
up.
pretend to be whatever. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. We're now off to the cult sorcerer. The sorcerer, he looks at you and says, this is becoming obnoxious. And he looks over towards Alfreda. He's like, get away from the circle, girl. And he is going to use magic missile at you. And he can shoot 3 glowing darts of Yeah, let me just. Oops, sorry. I think I tapped that too many times. So he's gonna cast Magic Missile. So he's gonna use all 3 against you. So,
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah. You got too close. You got too close. What? He's sorry. I'm looking at him, trying to remember what his why is he? Sorry. Oh, he's okay. He's charisma based. That's why he is. Okay. So I was like, why is his intelligence so low? But okay, that's why. So he's gonna attack you 3 times with Magic Missile. Just trying to make sure I got it correctly. And then getting his correct stance. Okay, cool. So he's gonna hit you. He's gonna try to attack you for the first one. That's an 18. Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay. He's just gonna do it again, and we'll roll damage in a little. All right. He's gonna go for the second attack. Yeah, he got a 15.
That hits.
Do you want to react to it, or are you just gonna let it go through?
Oh wait, I have a shield, right? That'll add +5.
Correct.
Yes, I'd like to react.
Okay, so currently you have an AC of 17 until the end of your next turn? No, or is it 16? Yeah, 16. So that second attack will miss, and then he's going to hit you with the third one. Or he's going to try to attempt to. And that is also a miss. So he's only going to be able to do 1 damage with his... he's only going to be able to hit you once. Da-da-da. Oh, yeah, he's got that as his stat, so he's got that going. Okay, he's just gonna hit you for a measly 3 damage with that 1 missile.
Okie dokie.
Oh, wait. I think Magic Missile doesn't miss. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, my bad. Magic Missile, that's a spell that never misses. So you actually take all 3. I'm sorry.
Boo! You gave me hope.
And at the end of it is just the Dark All Strike. So it's one of the few spells where you can't saving throw it.
Gotcha.
So I need to roll for the other 2. So that'll be 2d4s plus whatever. So that'll be the combined damage that you're about to take. All right, so that's going to be 8 plus the 3 you just took. So that's 11 damage altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, because I was like, something's amiss. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Magic Missile, all the attacks hit. And with that, he grunts at you and says, that'll teach you. Get away from the portal. And he's still like aiming his stab at you. And with that, that's the end of his turn. And it's now the Minotaur's turn. He is currently laying prone. He's going to use half of his movement to get up from prone. And then he is going to... Give me 1 second. Okay. And he's just going to start making his way towards people. So he's going to go 15 feet. Looks like he's going to go this way, probably heading towards like more fast, possibly. Oops, sorry, I'm still on something else. And so he's just going to make his way 15 feet. Boop. He's going to use a bonus action to go an extra 15 feet. So effectively, he's doing his best. He'll probably go right here. Figure out who he wants to attack in a matter of seconds. Is there anything else that he can do? No, it looks like that's just the end of it for him. He still has an action. I'm just gonna say he's gonna use his action just to move once more. So he's just gonna keep going as far as he can. And he looks like he's gonna make his way over towards more fast. And he's just gonna get right up in your face, but he can't attack. So he spent all of his stuff just to get up and like run his way over to you. And now he's just standing right in front of you. You can see him like heavily breathing down as he stands obviously probably twice your height. And that'll be the end of his turn.
I'm just gonna tell him that he stinks.
Yeah. Alright, with that,
Smelly boy.
we're now with
Make a mean yo mama joke, like yo mama likes cows or something.
Yeah.
why is he not? Okay, there we go. It's now your turn, Rebecca.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Scorching Ray, and I'm just gonna do all three to the what is it? The Soul Sorcerer.
Okay. Let me just see if you got anything in particular. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I knew what you had. So
Okay.
attacks, you don't forget you have a D4 to your attack as well as everything else.
Right. Okay. Okay. So here's the first one.
Let me just see something. That is a miss.
Yeah. Okay.
He deflects the first one with the palm of his hand. You have two more. That will definitely hit. So that's one hit against him. Let's do your third hit. That will also hit. Okay, so your Scorching Ray damage.
2d6. Alright, so for the first one.
So since you hit twice, you're effectively rolling 4d6.
Okay.
Ouch. Okay, he just took a chunk. You chunked him a little. I assume just the spell flies out and you just bolt the shit out of him with Scorching Ray.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not happy at all.
Alright, and then
Destroying him.
I'm just gonna move here and I'll just end my turn.
All you guys see is just two
Oh, yeah.
legs attack him. Okay, and you're just gonna move. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Nope.
No, that was it. Ended.
All right, Rose, it's your turn now.
More fast. How far away would I have to be from you to steal a spell?
What's that?
For more fast to steal a spell, how far away would I have to be?
He has to be within 30 feet.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to like here-ish.
Okay.
And I am going to throw my ice knife at the Minotaur.
Ice knife at the Minotaur.
Yeah.
I believe your earrings are still lit up. Don't forget, in case that first roll messes up, you can use your earrings to roll again for advantage.
So hold on, let me go to my spell thing and do this the right way so it does it for me.
Yeah.
Ice knife.
Yeah, because the ice knife was a little bit weird because it didn't have it in the where I got it from, so I had to just throw it up there.
Oh, so you know what? It's actually because it's kind of just thrown up there, it's not letting me do the thing. So I'm just going to do a regular roll for it.
Yeah, that one you have to do a regular roll for, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
So,
so it's a D20 plus a D4.
Plus your intelligence.
Gotcha. Okay. D4. A D. Sorry, it's being really... I'm just going to roll this to clear this. I'm sorry. D4.
Okay, so you just clear.
Yeah, it wasn't letting me clear it. And then +2.
No, it should be D4 plus D20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay, hold on,
That's
2
it.
seconds. Sorry.
That's no problem.
Intelligence is +2. Right. Okay. And I am going to roll that.
Ooh.
That is a hit. Okay, so it's gonna hit him. It's gonna do D10 piercing. So you can roll
Yeah.
the damage for that.
Got it. So D. And I don't get the bless right now. I just do the +2, right?
Yeah. Okay, 8 damage to the Minotaur. You hit him in the back. You hear him as like the damage collides with him, and now the Minotaur and Warfast have to make a.
Oh, Morphast, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that.
The target
Dick.
must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So the Minotaur will go first. Let me just see what his dexterity is.
What do we have to beat?
You have to beat. Hold on. At 12. Dexterity 12.
Okay.
Okay, so he'll roll. He gets nothing to go with it. Diddy-do, see what he gets. Nope, the Minotaur does not make it.
But Morphast does.
Eddie, that 23 turns into an 18. Congrats.
Uh,
But hey, you still made it. So now the Minotaur is going to take 2d6 damage. So if you can roll that for me, Rose.
You got it. And this is also plus the +2?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll take 6 more damage. He's definitely feeling it. You feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm also going to, as my bonus action, chuck hugs at the sorcerer.
What's that?
As my bonus action, can I chuck hugs at the sorcerer?
Yeah, you can if you want. Or
So
do you
I'm
want to
gonna.
heal?
Or do I want to heal you, son? Let's see, how low am I?
You're down.
You know what? Let me heal first. Let me heal first. I think I'll eat a cookie.
Okay. So you want to Gwyneth's cookies? Goody, goody, goody. I forget what that.
I think it's like 1d10 plus 2 or something. Special cookie, 1d10 plus 4.
Woohoo.
It's made with love. And a little bit of dirt. So you heal up 12. Goody, goody, goody. Do you know how to increase your HP?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now with that, while you're doing that, we'll just go on to it's Eddie's turn. It's Eddie's turn.
All right, so I'm just gonna kind of look at this guy, and I'm gonna say, "Your mom likes cows," and just kind of swing around behind him and slash him in the back with both of my blood sickles.
Are you trying to get behind him? Because he's in your face.
Yeah, I just like slide right under his legs.
Ooh. Okay, give me a roll.
Do I have to roll something to do that?
You're gonna have to roll to see if you get between his legs without an opportunity attack.
I don't want to be between his legs. I want to be behind him.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
Provoke an opportunity attack. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give you like a save to do it.
So do I do athletics for that?
Correct.
All right. Yeah.
Oh my god, that turns
Let me
into
guess, it's a 17.
It's a 17. You're now behind him.
Nice. All right. And I'm gonna slash him after insulting his mom, of course. So that's okay. So I'm gonna use both sickles. So that's also using my bonus action. So do I just do 1d8 twice?
But you have to roll the hit.
Oh, duh. I'm sorry.
And effectively, they would become both a 16 and a 15 because of the donkey's jawbone.
That's a 16, right?
Yep, it's a 16 for your first hit, and I assume you're going for your second hit as well.
Yeah.
Which will become a 15, so both will hit.
Okay.
So I just need you to roll your damage.
All
That's
right.
not affected by the donkey's jawbone.
Alrighty. So that
But
is
you're now down to 14 teeth.
great. Alright, 1d8. Oh, don't I add a modifier to this hit, like Dex or something, +3 or?
Yeah, it's a finesse weapon, so it uses dex.
Okay.
You and your 5,000 ball bearings.
Oh wait, do I? Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I roll 1d8 +3, and then 1d8. I'm screwing this up. I'm sorry. That's 15.
Okay, so 15 damage to the Minotaur. He's feeling that.
Now that's just for one. Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry.
Wait.
No. That's for both. That's for both.
Okay, so 15 in total from that.
Yep, and then bleed is 1d4.
Okay, and we said the bleed damage would be at the beginning of their turn from
Yes.
now on. So, I forget, did I say that the bleed stacks?
It probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think it's stacking. So he only has like one bleed stack on him. They'll roll the damage at their upkeep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so one bleed stack. Thank you. Anything else with your turn?
That's it. I used my bonus action, so. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just kind of, cause I can move too, right?
Correct, but don't forget he gets an opportunity to attack unless you got something that lets you avoid that, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think I do.
No, I don't think you have.
All right, looks like I'm staying.
I don't think you have any of the feats yet that give you like, oh, you can just disengage, things like that.
Yeah,
You have
that's
a
fine.
blanket. If you have a blanket in your backpack, you could throw the blanket on him.
Would that work?
Parrot.
You'd have to have a bonus action though, I think.
What blanket do you got?
I don't know. It just says regular blanket.
So, so with that, I assume that's just the end of your turn.
That's it. That's it.
Okay. So now we're gonna go with Yami. It's your turn.
Okay, so this sorcerer guy, he really doesn't want us near that glowy green thing. Is that what I'm gathering?
Yeah, he's been like, hey, don't mess with the good stuff.
I do have a crossbow. Can I shoot it?
Yeah. Are you talking about the circle itself?
Yeah. Kind of like disrupt whatever spell he's trying to do.
Currently, you would have to disrupt the spellcaster of said portal. This is kind of like he's maintaining focus on the circle itself. So, probably to get rid of the portal, you have to get rid of the sorcerer, is what you can infer.
Okay. Is there any reason for my character to believe that the Minotaur might not be acting like himself, like he might be brainwashed or something?
You can tell that he's loving this. Like he was born for this.
Oh.
So I'm gonna crush
Okay.
his skull, little man. Just random Minotaur noises.
What would happen if I flew into the green thing?
You can figure that out if you want.
Do it.
Something that I've been forgetting, by the way. Completely forgot about this. My bad. With every turn that has been passing, the portal has been radiating green energy, and that green energy has been siphoning itself towards the Minotaur, and empowering him. And you can see what wounds he had. They have been healing over time. So he's actually been healing often. I just forgot to do it. So he's actually a little bit. He's actually a little bit healthier than what you actually thought he was.
Unfair.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfair. Yeah, it's a fight. So, from as you can tell right now, as long as the circle stays up, he's gonna keep healing every turn, which means every turn.
Oh, okay. How do I get a bonus action? How does that work?
A bonus action is typically a action that, like, your main action is typically an attack roll that is like your major weapon of sorts. Like you swing a sword, you shoot a crossbow. A bonus action is you do something a little bit lighter, like, oh, I'm gonna throw some pebbles. I'm gonna drink a potion. Like these are like minor actions. So if you had a cantrip, you could do like a cantrip, and then you could do like a crossbow shot, something like that.
Because I do have a spell, Spectral Weapon, but it says I need a bonus action to use it.
Yep, you can use your bonus action to empower whatever weapon that you can.
Cool. Okay, so I use Spectral Weapon on the axe.
On what again?
on my axe.
Oh wait, it looks like spiritual weapon. You create a floating spectral weapon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Can I make it into another axe?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you're gonna create an axe?
Yeah, a real big one.
Yeah. You can spawn it within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
60 feet. Oh.
Yeah. And you can literally spawn it right on top of the sorcerer and it can attack.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay, so you're gonna spawn in a little helper. We'll just spawn in Chester's little dude. Just so you can have a little icon for it. Okay. And on hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Okay. Sweet. So now you can roll the hit with the weapon. So you just roll your d20 plus your intelligence.
D20 plus my intelligence.
Actually, sorry. It looks like it's just itself. So it looks like it's just going to be a d20, just straight up roll.
Okay, so just a d20?
Yeah, because it looks like it doesn't have any stats or anything. Yeah. So just a d20 for me, please. See if you hit.
Yes.
Ooh, that is a miss. The weapon does not. The sorcerer blocks it with the staff. You still have your main action if you wish to shoot at him.
Okay, so I can still crossbow him?
Yeah. So you can roll the hit.
Okay, do I roll another d20?
Yeah. So that one you'll do d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
My dexterity.
Yeah.
That would be the +3?
Correct.
Okay. 3.
Oh, plus your proficiency. So it'll be a +5 in total. So it'll be a d20 plus 5. I always forget about proficiency modifiers.
Okay. 5. Here we go. Kick his butt. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh.
Ooh, that is also a miss.
Oh my goodness. I just a fledgling owlet. I'm sorry.
Now, would you like to move, or are you good where you're located?
Well, I don't want to be near the Minotaur. I'll just move a little closer to these guys in case they need me.
Okay. With that, we're gonna go to Cleo. It's your turn.
okay.
The green portal siphons more into the Minotaur. It is healed more.
Is it made of like fire?
The portal, it's some kind of just hellish green, primordial magic. So
And
it's kind of one of those: get rid of the sorcerer, get rid of the portal.
okay. Is he the sorcerer, is he immune to being charmed?
Currently nothing about him. Like he's not like I think like an elf or whatever, which I think has like a natural charm resist.
Okay.
So you can go for it.
I want to put this dude to sleep.
That was quite effective.
Nighty night. Huh?
So that could be quite effective.
Okay.
I'm like afraid of him. I think he's my worst nightmare, so.
Okay, that's right. You're still on the fucking ground, you skeleton. So you're gonna cast what spell?
It says roll a 5d8.
All right, and if his health is less than that, he falls asleep, and he'll just stay asleep until he wakes up or gets hit, or until he gets hit. As from what I think might happen last time.
So, how do you do a 5d8? Because it's not the plus or minus. Do I just put 5 in front and then roll the d8?
Just click the D8 5 times.
Yeah.
Oh, that was silly.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, this doesn't have to hit. It just here's hopefully 40. Is your health under 40? You're asleep.
Thanks.
19. He is awake.
That's tough.
Yeah. Because it doesn't do it. It doesn't reduce anything. It's just it just has to be higher than its HP.
It's tough. So I think I'm like, oh, damn it. And then I just start chucking my boomerang at him. I really like my boomerang.
Okay, so you just roll the hit and all that jazz. Your D20 plus. Did you get the D4? Yeah, you get the D4 before you hauled ass. The D20 plus D4 plus I think your dex.
D20 plus.
Maybe you should have boomeranged, then used that spell.
Yeah. Oh god, I don't know how to do this. Why is there 2? Okay, I got this. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Okay, there we go.
That is a hit.
All right.
Roll for damage.
Okay, that's a D6. Just one?
Yeah.
Oh,
It should be D6 plus your dex.
okay. In my case, minus my dex.
So you're gonna have the weapons you're proficient in. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. Like I'm looking at his HP. You would have put him to sleep if he had swapped those.
Bruh!
Oh
Bruh!
So he has 19 HP left or less. Huh.
Yep. So with that, he gets conked in the head by a boomerang that comes flying back. Hugs is awfully entertained by seeing a fellow companion of similar action.
I'm just picturing like Hug's love fantasy with the boomerang.
Yeah, you can almost ship it. So Cleo, anything else with your turn?
I think I'm just gonna pretend that never happened and just go back to
Okay,
sleep.
later down, still disguised. All right, with
Except
that,
like just more slowly and more just like angry at myself, just like slamming my fist on the ground or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Howdy, zombie.
With that, it is now the sorcerer's turn. Give me 1 second. Dang it. If I can. Did I not save all of this? Okay, cool. The sorcerer, he is going to cast. He's going to cast Charm Person. Yeah, speaking of being a charmful fellow, he is going to attempt to charm a humanoid he sees within range, and currently he sees all of you, besides the bird person.
Yes.
He looks and sees Elara in the back, and he goes, "You hear the whispers of apostles. Be charmed. Hiss." And so he's just gonna, he attempts to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw. If you do so, yeah, so you're not being attacked, so it's whatever. If it fails, the saving throw, it is harmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companion do anything harmful to it. Okay, cool. So he's just gonna try to charm Elara. So you need to make a DC. What is it? Wisdom. Okay, you need to make a DC 12 check.
I'm gonna have plus.
Okay, yeah, you're cool. Nah. So he just wasted. He went, darn it. You need to do recruits. And he just kind of just sits there and goes, I'm just gonna stand here. And he ends his turn. It is now the Minotaur's turn. He is going to recklessly attack. But that is at the start of his turn. Oh, he also takes bleed damage. So I'll just roll a d4 right quick. He'll take 1 damage, but he will also be healed by the portal. So he actually healed from that more than he lost. Oh, I think I need to go down a little bit from that. So it seems like he's still healing off everything. So now he's going to attack recklessly against Morphast. What that means is he's going to roll advantage on all of his melee attack rolls, but any attack rolls made against him have advantage. So it's one of those, dual-edged swords. And he's going to attack you with his great axe.
Oh no.
He has a plus good attack. So he's going to attack Morphast with his first attack. He had a 23, sir. He hits. And so now he's going to do. That's a lot of damage.
Please don't kill me. I was just kidding about your mom.
Just to let you know, his great axe, it does 2d12 plus 4.
It's fine. Your mom still sucks.
Well, yeah, we're gonna.
That's 19 damage. Oh, I forgot to roll
I was trying to get it to fall.
his advantage. So maybe he might crit. He did not, so you're fine. But you still got 19 damage.
It's fine. I'm dead. Goodbye.
What's your HP at? Oh, you're at 18. So he knocks, one swing of his great axe, he knocks down Morphast to the ground, who has become unconscious. We'll get to you in a second, Morphast, when it gets to your turn. We'll see what happens and what you see. The Minotaur, he roars in excitement as he takes down somebody with a single swing of his great axe.
Ew, yeah.
And he is just going to step towards Alfreda, getting within 5 feet of her. And he was right here. So he moved 10 feet. which means as Minotaur moves at least 10 feet straight towards a target. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. He didn't do a core attack, so there's nothing to it. Okay, unless the core attack is nope. Okay, it's the end of his turn. So now we're going on to Alara's turn. It's now your turn. Not charmed.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, the Minotaur will heal again because of
Yeah.
the siphoning from the portal.
Okay, I'm gonna wrong one. I'm gonna move right next to Morphast, but I'm gonna take out my crossbow and I'm gonna attack the sorcerer.
Okay.
I am gonna equip my explosive arrow, or at least one of them. So let me see if I hit first. Once Morphast wakes up, I'll tell him how cool if it worked. If it doesn't work, I'm still gonna lie and be like, dude, it was so awesome.
Yeah. IRL, the shit was lit.
Yeah, exactly. Should have been able to see
Literally
it, man.
lit.
Yeah, you should have been here. Should have been wide awake.
God damn it.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Okay.
poor little old you shoot and it just goes flying off.
How far off did that miss?
Now, oh, that's right. Give me a d20, just straight
Okay.
d20.
God damn it.
It was 3 feet away from him.
Oh, 3 feet. Okay, so then
Right
I can. Okay, so then he has to make a dex saving throw of 15.
He said it's an explosive bolt, right? Doesn't say
Yeah.
how many. Or what's his explosive radius?
It's 10 feet.
Okay, that's also going to hit the magical sword.
Okay, sorry about the sword.
So, what kind of check does he have to make?
Dex 15.
Dex at 15. Okay. I hate his build. He's actually very dexterous.
God damn it.
He's the weirdest sorcerer. I looked him up to figure out what he can do. 16.
Yeah, okay, he's fine.
I'm sorry. Sorcerer remains. He just shall not pass. Still not moving or budging. The sword. Once was it becomes a spectral sword, right? What's it doing? It's not saying it has any kind of HP, so maybe the sword and it doesn't really matter. So we'll just ignore the sword for right now. It's still, or the axe, my bad. It's still just hanging there. Chilling.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. You can use a bonus action to make a medicine check to stabilize Morphast or feed him a potion.
Well, I have the Spare the Dying cantrip. Could I use that as my bonus action, or should I just do medicine check?
Either one. Medicine check, you have to roll to see if you stabilize them. The spell you want to use, that will just stabilize them.
Yeah.
But it'll only bring his HP.
Just-
I think it only stabilizes him. Like he'll still be at 0 HP, but he won't have to do any saving throws.
Yeah.
But if you feed him a potion, he'll just get up.
Okay, fine. I'll give him one of Gwyneth's cookies.
Woo! Cookie time. This one was macadamia. From
Oh, I'm allergic to macadamia nuts. You're gonna kill me.
Watch out for the mind goblins. So you're gonna feed him. You can roll the dice for him, Ilara. See how much HP he gets back.
Okay, that's 1d10.
Okay, you heal for 6. Good for you. Look at you back up
Sorry.
and at it. As Morphast was being fed the cookie, just for his perspective, when you blacked out, you found yourself in a desert with blowing winds. You were following several hundreds, if not thousands, of people to this ominous-looking portal in the distance. And as your name was about to be called up, all of a sudden, you just see this Spirit go, want a cookie? And he went, yeah. And he took it, and now you're back up.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, good. So good saves, good saves. I think that's the end of your turn,
Yeah,
correct?
it is. Yeah.
We're with Rose. She is right next to the Minotaur.
Now, is he on
And
top of me?
He's on top of you.
Oh, god damn it.
But any attacks you make against him have advantage.
Ooh.
So if you use your bow, normally you'd have disadvantage because of how close he is. But
It would just cancel out.
Yeah. Or you can just use a spell and just get 2 chances to get the best roll.
Alright, so what I will do is, hold on, I think Thunder Wave will push him back. Yes, Thunder Wave will push him back 15 feet. Oh, I'm sorry, 10 feet. And he would take 2d8 thunder damage. So that is what I will do.
So cool. So roll 2d20s to see if you hit.
So is that a d4? The 2d20s?
Yeah, d4, d20, and your intelligence. For your, because you're effectively rolling 2 dice. To
Right.
see if you hit. And you'll take the best of both.
So am I doing +8 for my intelligence then, or just the +4 and it'll do the math for both?
Where are you getting 8 from?
Oh, I was just making sure since I was rolling both dice, I wasn't adding the intelligence twice.
No, all right, what to do is you'll do d4 plus d20 plus your intelligence. That'll be for 1 dice, and then you'll do it for a second dice. Taking the best
Oh,
of the 2.
gotcha. Okay. So 1d20, d4 plus 4. Roll.
That will hit. You can roll again to see if you crit, but that's up to you.
Sure, I've got it, right?
Yeah.
1d4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll.
Okay,
I'll take the first one.
That's what matters. So he will take that damage. What was it again? I
think it was 2d8. Hold on. It was... And he's not back 15, yeah.
15, okay.
I'm sorry, he's not back 10.
Okay. That'll be knockback 10. And we'll make him go away from everybody. So roll your damage die.
And this is also plus the +4 modifier?
It's the damage plus modifier.
Okay.
So 2d8 plus, what was it, 4?
4.
In total?
Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't over-rolling here.
Ooh, there we go. You fucking sent this motherfucker flying.
Awesome sauce.
A lot of damage. You're noticing a lot of bleeding coming from him.
And then I
I
am gonna throw hugs. What's this in front of the sorcerer again?
My axe.
Yeah, it's a spectral axe. It won't bounce to the axe.
So I can aim straight for the sorcerer?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna give Hugs a big whopping old hug, and I'm gonna just like wind up like a baseball pitcher and chuck him right at the sorcerer.
Okay, cool. So d20 plus d4 plus, I think it'll be dex since you're throwing them.
D20 plus D4, and then Dex is a whole 0, so that's good. We're good there.
Lots of hugs going around. That is a miss.
Ah.
Hey, this sorcerer also has good drip.
So I will catch Hugs and then give him a consolation hug now.
You did your best, buddy.
Yeah.
With that, do you want to move so the Minotaur doesn't come running back at you?
Yes, I'm gonna move this way.
Okay. And then we'll go off to Eddie. It's your turn, buddy.
All right, I am going to walk behind the Minotaur.
Okay,
Just,
yeah. So you don't have to
it's,
roll or do anything. You're just behind him now.
what's that?
I said you're just behind him now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell, "Your mom likes cows again," and
Who's
stab
that?
him.
Is
So
the
I'm
Minotaur prone?
He is not. Does he get knocked prone by the attack?
Yeah, did my spell knock him prone?
Does your spell say he is knocked prone?
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what I didn't know if it did.
Hold on, let me just double check. I think there was something.
I think we're about to kill him, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think so. It does. I don't think that it does. Sorry.
I see that there's a saving throw on that. Didn't even know. Oh well. I guess they updated in some kind of rule format. So just to let you know, more fast, you have sneak attack, by the way, which means once per turn, you can deal an extra 2d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage on the roll. Because he attacked recklessly, you have advantage on the roll.
I can do an extra 2d6.
Correct. To one attack.
Oh God! All right. Oh wait. Oh, I have to do.
Okay. And
Sorry.
currently, your next roll is a guaranteed 14. What is your modifier to hit?
+3.
That does hit.
All right. So now I'm gonna do that.
Just barely. His natural armor is pretty good. So 2d6, your d8 plus your 3. So that's going to be 9 damage to the Minotaur.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it screams in frustration as it's dealt that damage. It's still going, but you can tell that the weight of its body is buckling its legs. You seem to be out damaging the circle that's trying to heal it. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You have to roll 2 dice to get that attack. But you took the highest of the 2. So you're actually down to 12 now. Just had to keep that in check. Okay, do you want to use your bonus action to attack?
I'm gonna use it for a healing potion.
Okay, so you're going to heal up. Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see.
Though I'm pretty sure if it hits you, you're just down again.
It's fine.
Okay, it's whatever you gotta do. What you got? These are tough times. I gotcha. All right, so with that, that's the end of your turn. Yami, it's your turn.
So I can use my bonus action to repeat my axe attack.
Yep, sorry about that. Family trying to call. So you want to use your axe to attack the sorcerer?
Yes.
Okay, so do d20 for me, please.
What's the part here that says 1d8 plus 3 for the spiritual weapon?
The spiritual weapon. Let me see right quick. Sorry. I'm still trying to keep track of like all of it. Oh, plus your. Oh wait, your 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. Like, do you use intelligence to use your spells?
Do I use my intelligence to what?
Are you intelligence, charisma, or wisdom based for your spells?
Looks like I'm wisdom.
Okay, then you would just add your wisdom modifier. Like that, your spellcasting ability modifier is what you use to cast your spells.
Okay, so the 20 is just to hit him.
But you need to roll the hit. That's what you're trying to do.
Okay, so just 1d20, nothing else?
I believe so. It's the melee spell attack, and I don't think it gets any of your stuff. I'll have to look into that later.
Alright, I hope my axe does something this time. Let's go!
That was a hit.
Yes.
Okay, so now you get to roll your damage, which is 1d8 plus your wisdom. Which that's a +3, so d8 plus 3.
Plus 3. Boom.
That is 5 more damage to the sorcerer. He is now coughing up blood. He is not looking good at all. Damn it, I deleted him again.
Oh,
He was so afraid he just yeeted.
It's okay, I can get him back right quick. Finish up this combat this way. Eddie can take off. I'm just gonna put him at the end of the list or something. Whatever. So he's feeling the pain currently. Good on you. Do you want to attack with your bow at him?
Does anybody need some cure wounds?
Besides Eddie, I think everybody else is okay-ish. You probably want to kill the sorcerer.
Okay, then I friggin' fire that bow at him.
Okay. The 20 plus dex? Yeah.
20 plus dex. Dexterity is +3. +3. Let's go.
That is a hit. Roll your damage, please.
Which is a d8 plus
Dex.
dex again, +3. Ooh, I'm taking you down, wizard.
I'm a sorcerer, actually. Another 5
I don't care.
damage.
Take my bolt.
He is on his knees by the sliver of his health. Anything else to your turn?
Can I do anything else?
I think you can move, but that's about it. So we'll just go on to Cleo. So if you want to move, you can move. Cleo, it's your turn. The sorcerer looks hella weak. Minotaur, hella weak. Rebecca.
That's not me. It's
Hello,
Claire's Sam.
sorry. My mic was up.
Yeah, I'm testing both of you, making sure you're both active.
My mic was up. I'm sorry. I want to chuck a dagger at him, at the sorcerer.
Yes, finish the job.
You're not gonna use any of your cool spells?
I don't really have any. Can I use the sleep one again? Because I mean, then I'd just stab him.
You just roll a hit. He's very low.
That's what I was thinking.
And just
All right.
chuck daggers at him.
Just D20 or?
Yep, d20 plus dex.
Okay.
That is a hit.
Ooh. Okay. And now a D8 plus dex?
Yeah. Sha, sha, sha.
Not again.
You get him right in the chest, and he is still holding on by
Oh my goodness.
the tiniest amount of HP. Do you want to throw another dagger at him?
Yes, I do.
Okay, roll the hit for me, please.
Yell something cool.
Another hit, you said? Or like another D20 or another D8?
Another d20.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Again. That's a hit.
Okay.
How do you finish him?
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess that's the end of your turn. I don't know what to say. It's the Minotaur's turn.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna go hide behind this and pretend nothing ever happened. I'm over it.
The Minotaur, he's not even concerned with you, Eddie. Actually, you know what? Minotaur, he's pissed at you.
Oh.
He's gonna roll to attack. And, he won't even do it recklessly. Those to be straight up roll. Let me see if he hits you.
Ah,
He misses.
Joke.
Okay. Minotaur just kind of like looks at you and just shrugs. Your turn, Alara.
All right. I'll do my crossbow one more time with the explosive arrow at the sorcerer.
Okay. Just,
Nutty.
All right.
yeah, you got him. How do you kill him?
I just aim for his head.
Yeah, you take the shot with your
Don't go down yet.
bow
She
as he
she's
starts to
ready.
speak. Office
She's still
will
looking for parking, so don't go
ring.
down yet.
He opens up his mouth. The arrow hits him and it goes straight into his mouth. He like looks down, looks up, and like a Looney Tune, his head explodes. And the sorcerer has been slain. Upon him being slain, the portal becomes unstable, and the Minotaur starts to be dragged into the portal to where it disappears into the flames, and then it's all gone.
Nice.
Jeez.
And the Minotaur is gone.
Nice.
I know it's pretty late right now, so if you want to head out, you can head out. For any of you that want to stay and stick around, there's still a couple more things, or we can save it for another time. It's up to you.
I want to get that booty.
Okay.
I have to
What?
hop off, but
I also have to hop off.
it's like
so
past my bedtime.
You know what? We can just save this for next time. Like, there's no reason to rush it.
Oakley dokley.
Okay. Thank
Alrighty.
guys for
Are you
playing.
joining us next time?
What's that?
If
Yami.
it's next week, unfortunately no, because I have a family vacation.
Gotcha.
But any other Sunday, I will be free.
Awesome
Awesome.
sauce.
Sweet. Thank you, everybody, for playing. It was a lot of fun. I'm sorry that it lasted just a little bit longer, but you know, that's because we were testing out some cool stuff. We got spell effects now, baby.
Heck yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I didn't even
Hey.
think that's the new cloud system or the new weather system because we got a lot more. I can make it snow.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.
All right. Have a good night, you guys.
Bye, guys.
everyone.
Good night.
I stick out my tongue.
You have to wait 1 bird week or 2 bird week